We're dragons in the dining room. We're dragons in the dining room.
It's internal, not external.
And most of the time, she's
pizza.
fine. But every once in a while, I think
Wait, but it's okay if you do it sexy.
And hello, everybody.
It's okay if you do it sexy.
Welcome to Dragons in the Dining Room, where it's okay if you do it sexy when you're chomping on food.
Or other things. Hello.
Wait, I got this.
We are going to be
It's gonna get clipped.
down just a little bit for players. She's running a little bit late, but she will be here.
Sorry, I'm good.
That
Was
was
that
more
supposed to be
scary
sexy?
than sexy.
That was terrifying.
You asked me to keep the lights out, now you know.
I'm hungry.
Oh, and if this doesn't tell you the tone of today's game, nothing will.
Is it today's game or is it our stream in general?
Well, you know.
Yes.
That's a fair point. So, today is Adventures in Loromir. And our adventurers have just recently traveled through a giant tree in an undead dryad's grove, through another tree into a not undead dryad's grove without giving her warning. And they got assaulted by tramps.
Ow.
Sorry.
Hailey, stop your trees!
The reason behind them making this journey is they have finally decided that they are going to go travel to the Abyss to assist Nivara in reconstructing the Sword of Cass.
Isn't that right, Nivara?
I already mentioned she's going to be running late.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I've tried to keep the sword out a little bit so I can still talk to him and he's aware of what's going on. But I don't want him to take over me either, so I'm going to put him back in.
Don't make me smack you on the head again, Nivara.
Yeah, that was... You really, like...
Almost killed you?
Yeah, that was rough.
Axel, you're just not having a good night, are you?
You don't need a straw for soda.
It's classy.
Just remember,
Just make your tongue
pinkies up.
into the straw, stick it down, and be a hummingbird.
I feel compelled to try this. I'm not even kidding.
Go ahead, try right now.
Not on camera.
We'll see how wonderful that goes for you.
Turn your
I
tongue
could
into
probably
a
do it. I
proboscis.
have really good tongue flexibility.
Me too.
Hey honey,
Yeah.
that is now for everybody to know.
Oh, I said me too also.
Yeah, like, it's... I didn't know that was up for debate. We all...
So,
Mine's not bad.
As long as you do it sexy.
you
As
guys,
long as you do it.
How do you sexily sip from a straw?
No.
Oh,
no.
wow. I'm glad you asked.
Before we get totally sidetracked and before I forget,
Before?
before
You're too late.
before I forget, Mom wants to know if either of you have an older spare laptop charging cable lying around.
I think I have one downstairs.
Maybe. I mean,
Depends on the
model.
brand, though. Brand
She
and
said
model.
it's square with a hole in the middle.
That is not helpful.
That's zero
Have
helpful.
her take a picture of it and send it. I almost said fax it.
We
We were talking about old people
It's
technology.
rectangle.
I actually almost recommend that your mom goes to Big Red or Big Blue and buy. There's like universal charger kits there
That would probably be the better bet.
because the chance that we have the right amps and volts for the charger that she needs is very little.
Very slim. So,
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Big red and big blue.
I just don't want to say the names. We're not sponsored by any of them. So.
Darian says she's on her way.
yay, Nivara will be here soon.
It's okay. I'll play it till you get here.
She can't hear us, I think.
She might. She's been good about hanging out with me.
So, you guys are in Hailey's Grove. Hailey has called off her guards,
Good job, Hailey.
and you guys have a bit of a journey ahead of you. Do you remember where you guys were headed?
Narthen, I
Narthen.
believe.
To get to Nivara's home.
Are you sure there wasn't one stop you wanted to make before that?
Talmon, right? Wait.
No, there was a stop. There were 3 stops, but 2 of them were out of our way. We're going to the Gnome City to drop off the technology thing, and then we're going to Narvin.
There you go.
Oh.
Watford.
Wow. Yeah.
Watford.
They really don't want to be carrying
What
around this dangerous mud ball.
Because we heard the
Oh, the
buzz
mud
about
ball.
Watford and...
The buzz.
What were you saying about
How
Ivara's
ominous of
home.
you. That was pretty good getting me that.
I felt there's a connection
in
there.
the
Nice
post
try
today? You
of
said
sadness.
Ivara's home.
These are regular.
Yeah.
They're good
Back to
pumpkin seeds.
Talmud.
That was one of the many things that you spoke of.
So we
True.
can
I
come full
wasn't
circuit.
in the
Oh, because we were
As
going
long
to
as
go
it's
back
closer.
to
Thank you.
the family house in Talmud
We have to
because
amp
we
it
were
up.
pretty sure that was the best place to open a portal.
Right,
Right.
but we wanted to go to Narthen first to check out her mom's decaying rot corpse and be like,
one of the many
hey,
charts that I have.
And to check out
If
the
you want a
garden.
copy of it, it's actually kind of
Oh
fun.
my
I do.
gosh.
Okay.
wait, a copy of what?
The
He has
encounter
got a-
table.
Something that he
Oh,
man in the
yeah.
a DM tool.
Because it's
Yeah, those are actually good.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that tastes like dill.
TTRPG neutral.
They're just regular pumpkin seeds.
Oh,
Those ones are good.
Comfy.
These are super good, but the dill kind is awful.
Yeah, it's not sadness in a bag.
Dill with it.
They're so salty. So good.
Speaking of dilling with it,
Oh boy.
Ben made pickles,
Ooh,
like custom pickled cucumbers. If you guys want to try one,
I do.
you guys can try one later because it's a mouthgasm. It's great. They're good.
I love homemade.
I would like
pickles.
to try. Yes,
Alright.
I like pickle.
From Hyley's Grove, using Nivara's map, you guys realize that it is going to be about a 160-mile trek from Hyley's Grove to Watford as the crow flies.
Well, guess we're casting fly.
What about our horses?
You can cast fly on the horses.
I know. We're on our horses, though, right? Well, we stopped to fight, and I'm still in werewolf form, by the way,
Yes.
because I was fighting. Because
Yeah, we literally wrapped
Yeah,
up the
right,
fight when
the
we,
fight.
shut,
Oh,
when
good
we
lord.
ended the stream.
That's not even the most horrifying creation that they've come up with.
There is no
Hey,
In
like-
their fuzzy woo form.
there is no sign of Hyley.
she must have heard us though to call the ends off.
Somebody
I
decided.
messaged her. Like,
I know, I heard you.
"Hey."
And I was like, why didn't we warn her in the first place?
Lesson learned.
I went to walk over to one of the trees that's now like no longer entish.
It looks like a tree.
Right, I understand that.
That's no longer entish.
And I'm going to pet it.
You feel
You
the
get a
bark.
And
splinter.
backhand.
That's fine.
It's gonna turn into the Wombe Willow again.
You know what? If I have nothing other to love than inanimate objects, let me love.
They're not inanimate. They're living.
They were actually literally animate.
I have a snake with a wood chip tail that you can love.
These are really good pumpkin seeds.
Pumpkin seeds. You
Will
want
it
some?
love me back?
If you keep it
I
in the
mean-
rooms, because then it'll be warm.
That was your
I'll
first sip.
think
Are you
about
kind of
it.
right?
It was because I needed the sip to stop myself from hiccuping worse.
I was gonna say, you got your dew hungover already?
That's just gonna be funky.
That was horrifying.
That's not the most horrifying thing there's been tonight.
Ah.
No, it's gonna get worse. I'm slap happy.
So what would you guys like to do?
Slappy.
I mean, you just got done petting a tree.
Do we want to wait for Hailey, or do we?
We have no idea where she is.
Right.
I'm gonna go knock on her tree.
She's probably
You're
not
knocking on
Hailey.
wood?
in the
Hailey.
tree.
Hailey,
I mean, it wouldn't take much to walk around to where the entrance to the tree would be.
what was your thought? Corona. I almost called you Nirvana.
Well, only if you ask nicely.
Ask
Wrong
what nicely?
character.
Ask. I don't know what I'm supposed to be asking.
Yeah. I'm confused. That didn't make any sense.
I caught it.
So
Oh,
you want to go
like
check
the
to see
spirit
if
of-
Hyley's home?
Being in Nirvana.
No, like.
I know the band. Yeah, like in the spirit of being in Nirvana.
Yeah.
That's what I just said.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you caught the.
Oh, yeah, I caught it.
So, Mister,
Wait, shouldn't you
you
be
want to check
pointing
to
at
see if Hyley's home? Karana, did you have something you
Maybe.
wanted to do?
No, just figuring that if we were going to stick around to recuperate after being beaten on, if we needed to.
Recuperate.
Mirren looks just fine.
Okay, yes, but someone else got whacked at pretty
Oh
pretty
yeah, I did.
badly.
I'm doing all right, but I made sure to clear steer.
I don't know what's wrong with. I put my hands
Clear
like.
steer.
Yes,
Yeah.
I clear.
Clear steer.
Rice and mats!
I do like the hero, like this. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just fine.
Okay.
Imagine being hit by them and hurting.
And this is why Mirren's the god and you just sit on a chair. That was kind of mean. I'm sorry. I don't think it was a character.
Ooh,
And I started doing
silver
hero poses.
toothpicks.
Huh?
Did you just say holy toothpicks?
Silver
Silver.
toothpicks, and then I can write them into his fur when he's being a butthead, so every time he moves, it pokes him.
And kill me?
No, it would be just enough to be a spray bottle for a werewolf.
Just mix silver into your water.
Silver nitrate and water will work just fine. So while they're having this back and forth,
On how to kill me.
Hakadin, is there anything you'd like
So I'm
to
not
do
your
now that
official
the
food
trees are not
taster?
attacking?
Yes, I'd actually like to heal the one that attacked me and I attacked.
Okay, so you're gonna try and heal the tree.
Yes.
That's sappy.
I'll let it go. Go ahead and roll your spell.
Okay.
Also, chat, please let me know if he's coming across as an echo. This new mic, we're still trying to figure out the nuances of it.
And the acoustics in this room are glorious.
I'm impressed with the kiddo stickers.
Oh.
Yeah, the starbursts stand for aced perfected tests.
Nice.
So 14 healing.
All right, you watch as some of the nicks and cuts that are on this thing start to heal over.
You said okay. You said some of the nicks and cuts, but the way you stopped on the word nicks, I thought you said some of the Nixons.
Yep, some of the Nixons heal up.
I
I
need to
am not
quit
a
being
twin.
Navara now and put my sword away so Mirren doesn't hit me again. But I want to go visit my rotting mom and see
Oh,
if we
gross.
can go to hell.
You're unconscious again for the third time because of trans.
Is she? Oh yeah, she is. That's right.
No, I've been watching. So.
Hey, I had to try.
No, you're good. Okay. No, what
All right, everybody rejoice. Nivara is here.
You
Yay!
want to put silver toothpicks in here? Really?
Yeah, she's like, it'll only kill you a little.
Yeah, I heard that.
It'll just
when
be
you
like
get
a
annoying.
spray bottle. Squirt, squirt.
Oh god.
What happened to cats?
And I don't even want to know
He's
why that
awoke,
quote
not
exists, by the way.
What?
I don't want to know why the quote about you exists.
Which one?
Which-
The sexually sucking on a straw.
Oh, that's just one of two. Actually turned into two quotes.
So,
Okay.
yeah, because apparently if you don't... She asked how you could suck on a straw sexy. And I went, I'm glad you asked. And she went, you just roll your tongue into a straw and then you suck through it like a hummingbird.
Paper towel.
Remember?
I
He needs paper towel.
don't want to know.
You do.
No, I
You
don't.
do now.
Look at my spoopy cup.
My morbid curiosity says yes, learn.
It's a pretty spoopy.
The other part of me goes, no. You don't want to know.
It's too late. You already know.
No, the biggest thing you missed, Darian, was Kiwi trying to eat burnt pizza.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
I didn't
That was
get to see
legit
it, but
hilarious.
apparently it was good stuff.
Because she was trying to be stubborn.
Like,
Well,
She-
she was
she-
being stubborn.
She very much burnt a pizza, and it was like she was like time for the whatever it was.
Moment of truth.
It
was Moment of truth, and
door
she-
stop.
She took it in her hand. She put it in her mouth. And she was like,
It was gorgeous.
The look of, I don't care if I burnt it. I made it, so I'm going to eat it.
And then you regretted that decision.
and then she tried a second slice, and I think she threw it away.
Probably.
I
All right,
don't know where she gets it.
so
No idea.
Hakadin
it's a total
decided to
miss.
heal
Ow.
the tree. Vistra, you walk around and you rap on Hiley's door,
Knock, knock,
and there is no answer.
Yo, Hailey, what's You rap at Hailey's door.
I will try to contact her through the
I need a pencil
Shark?
and a pen. I just got the answer. No, I mean paper, not pen.
I offered the things you asked for.
Does anyone
And-
need to rest?
ask where
Not
she's
me.
at. Yes, I do.
I'm out tending the forest.
Oh, is it okay if we take some time to rest in your...
Well, now that I know you're here, yes, it'll be a much safer place to rest.
Yeah.
I would appreciate some notice next time so that my sentries don't, try and crush you.
That's okay. They didn't hurt.
Somebody's rolling a die for us.
Ooh.
Oh, Naivara gets it.
Oh.
Because you're late.
Oh!
And it's a 1!
Ouch.
By the way, we have new animations for you guys.
I'm gonna scoot back a little bit because.
And the no
otherwise
nat
I'm
1
gonna
on the
keep,
table.
like, smacking
Thank you,
it.
Axel.
That's fine. You keep smacking me.
Woo!
You like it?
Exactly.
So otherwise I can try to move over a little
No,
bit
you're
more.
good. I'm just coming back up.
So you guys
No,
have
it's
the
fine.
ability to rest. However, no, actually, it's pretty late in the day because you guys have been doing a whole bunch of stuff. So it's getting late in the
There.
afternoon, early in the evening.
It was
You
just
can
easier.
rest. I mean, if you guys do decide to take a long rest, you will wake up in the wee hours of the morning.
No?
Fine.
Good enough.
Get started early.
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Okay.
Hey guys, what if we went to bed on time and started early?
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
You mean be a proper?
Who needs rest?
Not Lord Mirren.
I will make you a silver choke chain.
That's fine. That means he can stay up all night keeping watch.
That's fine. I will.
I will with you.
You need rest.
I'll stay up with you. I don't need
I technically need to sleep. I need 6 hours of beauty sleep.
I'm good.
Maybe
Oh,
more than that.
Or else my
you don't need
mange
to
gets all
rest.
gross.
But you do.
Your
need
mange
beauty.
gets all gross.
Why am I seeing Mirren in a big opulent bed like the poodle from Oliver in front of the curlers in your fur?
I kind of want to commission Spooky for that, and give it to you for your birthday.
It's on Tuesday.
Mirren with the claws, like posing in the bed.
But at the same time, if he's not a good, put him in the cone of shame.
On the next episode
one of
of
your furry
Loromir's
girls.
Crib.
Oh, God.
All right. So we'll say that you guys have the ability to rest.
Clearly.
And
It's the demon escaping my body.
Which one?
I've got 3.
Only?
They take turns talking to me. It's fine.
all right.
Can I stay here tonight?
No.
There's room in my house.
Do you
Take
remember,
your demon back to your
Mirren?
house.
Have you been keeping track of the dates?
To a
'Cause I
point.
think I'm off by a day or two.
Let me-
Mirren had a date?
No.
Maybe we should find him an orc girlfriend.
I want to say we're either on the 24th.
You know what? I don't think that's
We're
a good
right about
idea.
the 24th,
24th?
I think.
The last day I don't think I wrote down last session at all.
Okay.
I have 21st, and I think we only passed one day, so I think we're on 22 or 23.
We'll say 23 just to be safe. All right, so you guys wake up. It's the morning of the 23rd of Tau. The weather outside is
Frightful.
frightful. It is 31 degrees out.
Oh, that's not bad.
Celsius? That's okay. It's burning
How
up.
you can tell that
And
you're
then-
No,
so
that's how warm it was the other morning, and I was wearing.
Frost was on the ground.
Yeah, I was wearing a short sleeve shirt, and I had like 3 people look at me as I was walking into work, going, "Aren't you cold?" No, I'm just stubborn.
You guys should have heard Zach crying about how cold it was.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
it's about 31 degrees outside. It's
really not
gray and overcast, and there are off and on light flurries.
I'm. Wait, are you still in werewolf? No, you're not in werewolf.
Werewolf?
Werewolf.
I only get it for 5 hours a day.
Are you in uwu form?
That one.
My werewolf.
Woo woo. I mean, since I know we're resting, I will probably actually stay in it while I'm on sentry,
Okay.
because that'll be the rest of my day.
Because if it's that chilly, then I'm going to like sleep very close. Did the tail will? Wait, no, I got this.
Oh, I know what you're gonna do.
I mean, we do have rings of warm.
So I'm gonna take Mirren's tail.
And cuddle with it.
So I have something warm.
And while you're right there,
Are we
You feel the tail go.
Fluffing it towards the barn.
Oh,
I
thanks.
need you to roll a Constitution to see if you wake up thinking there's an earthquake.
Are you serious?
No.
Okay.
You could become a caterpillar.
Is that a body pillow
Yeah.
thing?
I could-
Yeah.
There's now
I
going to
could
be.
I could cut eye holes and I could turn into. Hold on. Just like keep going. I just.
I get stuck.
That'd be funny.
I know. But I feel
I
like your
can't
shoulders
keep
are gonna
going
get
because
stuck.
I'm fascinated by this scene.
I know. Honey, your shoulders are gonna get stuck.
It's not my shoulders. I'm worried.
You know that's valid.
No, I
Oh,
know. But see,
It's too funny.
All right.
Where's the googly eyes? we
Wait,
can
I
read
got
them?
this.
What? How's that gonna happen? 7.
What I wrote. I'm looking at it. This really goes part way.
Yeah, because it's a pillowcase.
What if I did this and then shut down?
You know what? I know what you can do.
Huh.
Because I know this group very well.
Yeah.
I need you to sew string so it's got a handle. And we might be able to fit everybody's dice in that thing. Maybe.
God.
But
trying to sort through everybody's, especially if we've got
Oh,
same dice.
Some of us have similar sets.
Uh-huh.
Alright,
Or
so
identical sets.
you guys wake up the next morning, nothing has happened. During one of your watches, Hailey does return back to the grove.
I was actually slightly injured.
Turn that into a sack race. The Great Woo sack race.
And you guys,
That's not how you
Please word that differently.
No, that's okay.
Oh.
Taya, just because you started,
It's a
Taya.
howling good time.
just because you started drawing already, doesn't mean you need to infect chat with that.
But the faces were disturbing enough.
Alright, so what?
Axel clipped your
Caterpillar.
I kind of want to see it later.
so yes, you guys wake in the morning. Everybody's healed.
We're not dead. We woke up in the morning.
Hailey did swing by for a short time.
You wake up dead in the morning.
I've done that once before.
You did?
Highly scolds us for not giving her heads up first.
She already
Sure
has.
did.
I mean, in person this time.
No, she let you sleep.
I kind of
But yes, it is very early in the morning. And you guys have a long trek ahead of you.
Do you remember, like 20 minutes ago, when you asked me if you should sip or slam? I said sip. Okay.
I have a wolf mermaid tail and I can flop it.
It's a wolf maiden. That just inspired you, didn't it?
Paper.
I'm gonna go check on the horses.
You're the one who gave her the paper. But I have a feeling she wouldn't stop. What?
It got quoted.
And it's quote 169.
I'm not sure what chaos
Gosh.
I'm part of, Grouch Couch. This has been a very interesting start to the show.
It has
It
to
just
do with
started.
the pillow. It's
We're almost 40 minutes in, and so far
We've woken up.
so far we've accomplished
Not-
asking Hailey to stay in her grove for the evening.
We
Not
slept
dying.
and woke up.
Wait, did we wake up?
yes.
Yeah, you
He
just
said we
you
woke
said
up.
we woke up.
And I said was like, yeah, we're not dead because we woke up.
Oh, I missed that.
All right, so
Too busy
were
getting
distracted by the
the
sound.
papers.
like to help get the horses together and
They are very well taken care of.
wonderful. Shall we go into Watford then?
Ooh. May I have a few?
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize you had
Oh.
those.
I thought you wanted my pillow, and I was gonna be like, no, this is my death
Okay.
fluff. I
Those
still,
are my favorite
I'm
M&Ms.
still
Yeah, me too.
convinced. Here, Bard,
Those
help.
are really good.
Like, just pull them straight down.
I know what that means.
Yeah, there goes your bag.
So, it is now the morning of the 23rd. It is chilly outside. Hailey has made sure that your horses are taken care of.
Hey, Speedy.
And you guys,
Hi,
hey
Speedy.
Speedy,
Hey, Speedy.
and you guys have
That was quoted.
the journey to Watford in front of you.
Just quote it straight.
Let's go.
All right. So you guys break camp, start making your way. I need everybody to roll a d6, please.
Hey.
I'm coming up this
Okay.
Hey.
What did you get? You got a 2?
I got a 2.
Alrighty.
That was the lowest roll of all of them.
It was. Alright. So you guys start on your way. And the first half of this day
I want to do this.
goes by relatively quietly.
Ow.
There's a little bit of a rough start as you guys
Repurposed Mirren.
are now
No.
trekking through the forest into a bit of an area that you're not familiar with. You guys haven't gone to Watford before, so you're not too sure about the terrain and all that good stuff. So it's a little bit of a rough start as you get your bearings and start moving through the forest outside Pinehurst. Once you leave Hailey's Grove proper, everything starts to get a little bit more... Everything starts to get a little bit more rocky. The trees start to
I
fade.
missed it.
How are those wet edges?
It was a conversation we had last night.
Okay. The trees start to fade and you start to see more, the start of rolling hills and stone and plains starting to become more prominent. As you guys are traveling, is there anything you guys would like to work on? Anything you would like to do?
I'm gonna try to learn Mage Hand.
Roll me an intelligence.
Sons of invaded China. I'm done. I'm sorry.
I
I'm in
I
trouble.
forgot I still had this on.
You know.
17.
17? The words of the spell still swim in front of you,
Ooh, pretty.
but...
Spooky.
Hey,
Spooky.
Spooky.
Hey,
We were
Spooky.
just talking about you. Sort of.
All good things. All good
We
things.
spoke her into existence.
There's some trippy commissions that might be coming your way. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
I didn't get much sleep last night, as you know.
Clearly.
And it's affecting my judgment
Yes.
today.
Yes, knowing that.
You look like the one crazy chick from Dancing with the Stars.
Oh my god.
Oh, the
Basket.
Tiger
Yeah!
Lady.
Oh my gosh. So apparently her ex-husband's family
Yep.
aired a commercial
Oh, thank you
during
for the
Dancing with the
bits.
Stars
I
going...
was telling her about that.
I
So,
didn't hear about it.
Her ex-husband's family, the one
Yeah.
that they say she killed,
Yeah.
aired a commercial
While we're
during Dancing with the Stars,
traveling?
the premiere.
Yep.
Talking about how justice for her ex-husband because she killed him.
so...
I have a book about chess,
oh, God.
and I have a. I need to look at my phone. And I have a chess set. I would like to, as we're riding along, I want to try and work on my proficiency in the game of
Proficiency.
chess. I can't talk in this voice thing. Oh my! I want to read the book.
Okay,
And-
hang on, Shagner. You're bending your character.
That's all
sheet.
right. It's already so.
Wait, Darian, that means you have to, while you're eating,
You have to eat
shatter.
like Shatner.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
I almost stabbed my tongue.
I can just see. I can.
The pillowcase! Once more! Oh dear lord.
it over my head.
Shove it down your throat.
You're gonna get stuck.
I don't care. That way. Over that way.
DM dying.
Everyone, this is a problem.
Oh, dear Lord. I can't drink that right now.
I must think about. I want to read my book and think about the chess movements, and then I will challenge Bjorn. Do you want to play a game?
You scare me. With your violent actions, you might hit me.
You can take it, Pansy.
She doesn't know I can take it.
Don't know about what?
I need
Spooky.
everybody to roll a perception.
Aha!
Roxy, look at Spooky's
Ooh.
comment.
Hold on.
Oh, that's
I
right.
You got
Oh,
Oh,
that's
Jesus!
You know what's really funny though?
You rolled a
That's what-
one.
I rolled a 1, and I still have the one that they gave me.
I leaned over and I forgot how heavy my boobs were. It just pulled me down.
All
It
right.
happens.
So Shatner is over.
Thank goodness.
She still almost killed herself.
She still almost killed herself, and I need to know what everybody's perceptions are, including
Oh, I get to roll it again.
Hakkinen.
Passive of 16.
16. Mirren.
18.
Copycat.
Elfikir.
18, because I
This
followed
time.
the footsteps of Lord Miran.
11.
Nice. Karana.
22.
Ah, somebody knows how to perceive. Naivara.
Passive of 15.
Passive of 15.
And I just watched a shark do this with its nose on the sand.
Mm-hmm. Karana.
Yes.
It's kind of amusing that you're the one who notices this.
Oh.
Axel, she rolled a 1 anyway, despite having a 1.
She did use your one. You notice, slightly off to the distance, kind of
Hey, Dr. Leach.
buried. Hey, Dr.
Hey,
Leach.
Dr. Leach!
Kind of
Long
buried in
time
a
no
copse of
see.
trees.
Helping you.
A very familiar-looking small hut.
Oh. Hey guys,
Why does it work?
it's the tiefling again.
The tiefling.
Yes. 'Cause I cannot for the life
So
of me remember his name right now.
You.
What?
These traits aren't working.
They should.
What was his
You're
name?
not
Oh,
connected.
is it?
It's connected.
No, she's not connected. Now it's going through. For some reason, yours didn't go through.
Oh, has your new account been made?
Probably not.
Mm.
I didn't
Oh,
do the
I gotta
things.
do that. Thank you for reminding me.
Snow love. And my sub-streak's gone and everything.
Well, that's what happens when you change accounts.
That's
There we go.
okay.
Look at the.
I don't remember what his name was.
The urine. that-
Hold on. Let me look at my list of random NPC names we were supposed to remember.
Hang on, I'll look back in my journal.
Because it's going to be Lucy.
But you
Is
see
that
this
the one for...
little hut, very familiar little hut.
Oh, I know.
Thank you for the corgi bits.
Yay!
Thank you,
Thank you,
Spooky.
Spooky.
Corgo bits.
Not to be confused with Corgo Butts.
Spooky
I'm not
was
sure-
amazing, thank you.
I'm not sure which one's better.
The bit to the butt.
I think Corgo
Butts.
Corgo Butts are better.
I
Shake it.
miss my corgo butt.
I want a Corgo.
I want the Corgo Shiba.
Yes.
Those are adorable.
How far away is it, and are we heading toward it?
No, you're not going to intersect it. It's off to the north, and you guys are heading almost due east.
Okay.
Well, good to know that he hasn't died yet.
These... No. These are resourceful. Look crazy, but resourceful.
Right. Very strange.
And I mean, as you point this out, Mirren, you can see clearly.
Now the rain's gone.
gone.
You can see clearly that there is that little hut, And roll me one more perception, just for shiggles.
Me?
Yeah, roll me one more perception for shiggles.
You're fine. This is far more away than your hand was to my face when you did your
You
dagger.
like punched him twice.
You were like.
I missed your face.
You were like.
You did get pretty close.
She's got pretty good spatial awareness.
11.
11?
Especially
Okay,
when it
never
comes
mind.
to striking.
That's my passive, and I rolled twice.
Thank you.
I know because I've sparred you. That's how I know.
You see the little hut in the copse
I
of
got stuff to
trees.
send
You
you
see a very light gray smoke coming out the chimney. Nothing else.
Do you tell us this?
Yes. I point out the direction of the hut.
Hey, let me grab my new sparkly PHP.
I'm glad that you got that as quick as you did, Axel.
It was sent with love.
Yeah, he sent me a picture the other day. All excited, like.
Waiting on Booze to get his t-shirt.
I have a feeling we'll be running into him again.
Do we want to stop and...
It's out of our way, and it's only been a little while since we've last run into him.
If I can see
I
it, it's
doubt
within a
it's-
mile.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she could see it.
Then it's within a mile, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's real close.
Yeah. If you guys want to stop by, we can. I'm just thinking that it's not necessarily necessary.
What?
Nothing.
So,
You were thinking hard about something. It was a
Piranha's-
little concerning.
Probably nothing she can say on.
Piranha's like, nah, we don't have to go visit.
Well, all right then.
Shogo, I mean, it's one of your people.
Yes,
That's
but we
the same
literally
robot.
just saw the guy like 3 days ago.
I feel like it was been more than 3 days because we were with the gnomes and everything.
It hasn't been much more than a week and a half.
Right. So. All right. Well, I think it'd be. I want to take out my quill and ink, and just how far. If we can see it, it's not that far. I'll be right back. I'll catch up. I'm just gonna leave him a little. We were here. Have a nice day. Love you all. Ilfakir. And I mean.
I was gonna say,
I mean,
did have some interesting curios that he was willing to trade last time.
Quite alright.
I don't know
No.
what the other character is walking that way.
I mean, we might
I'm
as
good
well
now,
just
though.
swing by.
Are you sure?
Yeah, like
I doubt
that
it.
was the last of my chaotic energy.
So
I
as
somehow
Ilfakir
doubt
decides
For the
that she
next
wants to
day.
go leave a note on the doorstep, everybody's like, you know what? Fine, whatever, we'll go visit.
I feel like it'd be polite to at least be like, hey, we were here. Hope all is well.
So
You know, networking.
Hey, you're not dead. We're not dead. Hi.
as you
She
guys,
gets it.
as you guys approach, oh, this will be interesting.
I don't like how he's focusing on something.
Now he's rolling dice.
Yeah.
You thought it loud.
All right.
I told you
You've been
guys.
thinking loud all day.
So Ilfakir, your biggest thing is you just want to run up and leave a note on the door.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys approach the huts, everything's pretty quiet. Everything's pretty quiet. The hut is tucked away in this copse of trees, so it is difficult to see. You have a feeling that this was by design. And there seems to be almost no movement in this hut. You guys get probably about 50, 80 feet away from it, and there still seems to be no movement in there. But there is that soft gray smoke that's wafting out of the chimney. Hey, Corgo Butts.
Those are faces.
Corgo Bits. So what are you guys gonna do?
What time of day is it?
It is early in the morning.
Like breakfast time or like.
Second breakfast time.
Like, this is pre-breakfast time. You're talking 5, 6 o'clock
Like
in the
kid
morning.
getting up on Christmas time?
Yeah, more or less.
So then maybe we should just leave him a note.
I think we should just leave it now.
He might be asleep at this point.
Trouble. Just wanted to say we were here. Hope all is well with you. Sincerely, Lord Murin and friends. And I'll sprinkle some sand on it and blow it and shake it. That's what you do. If you wrote with quill and ink, you'd have to sprinkle sand.
Otherwise, the ink runs off the paper.
Yeah.
Cool. It's really cool if you do ink like that and then use salt, because it gives it a real interesting look to it.
Hakuden and Vistra, as the group kind of makes their way up, and then she's writing her note, a little bit of milling about. I need the two of you to roll me a perception. Vistra.
Sorry.
Bit.
What'd you get?
11 again, or passive of 16.
Hakuden?
17.
The two of you kind of passing by a window, both of you notice something a little sketchy. Hakuden, you happen to catch this. The figure in the bed rolls over, and it looks absolutely nothing like a tiefling. It actually looks almost... You're not 100% sure because of the flickering lights in the darkness. Looks almost like a tiger's head on a human body.
I'm going to know this.
What?
I don't think he's in there.
What do you mean?
I moved people out of the way.
As you particularly do that and poke your eyes to the window,
I'm gonna look in too because I got good eyes.
it does indeed look like a tiger's head.
This isn't
Kitty!
possibly lethal.
Probably a chimera.
You go, Kitty! And all of a sudden you watch twitch,
Duck.
and you hear
Like a
movement.
Scooby-Doo.
You hear movement from inside the hut. You see movement coming from underneath the blankets as she says, Kitty, are you going to duck out of the way like she does?
Just sees a wolf head.
Okay, see what happens.
Oh my gosh! It's like you don't even realize you're doing it. She says kitty and immediately trying to get in. Start pawing out the window. What am I doing? What am I doing?
I will move out of the way.
Okay. There is
Maybe we should
movement.
go.
There is movement inside the building. You guys duck out of the way because you realize going, Kitty, was a bad idea.
I didn't yell it. I just.
I'm not saying you yelled it. It was just the excitement carried your voice.
Yeah.
And then you see the soft yellow glow of a candlelight. And you hear the sound of creaking boards
Putting this on my wall.
coming closer and closer to the door. The light from the candle all of a sudden hovers over one of the windows. And then disappears and hovers over a different window. And it lingers for just a moment and then kind of fades away from the windows. And then the light goes out and you hear weird. Huh. And then the creak of the bed as he lays back down.
Do we recognize the voice?
No.
Maybe we should go.
I think we've made a mistake.
Yeah.
Because I thought there was a whole.
I set something down here.
Whole thing of what?
Which channel for the Dragons in the Dining Room Discord is for pictures?
Post your pics.
The one that says post your pics.
Okay, I just didn't scroll down enough.
I had to ask too because it was way down there, and I was like, too many. I want to very quietly tuck the note under the door.
Okay.
It's gonna be one confused cat.
I'm gonna get back up on Bill and.
Back to the same hut, or is this a similar hut?
You
It
know
looked
what?
familiar.
It is identical to what you guys saw out in the valley.
Maybe it's like a thing. Maybe people they're produced. You know what I mean?
Hakkadin,
The modular huts.
roll me
They're
a
mass-produced.
wisdom, or, well, no, roll me a religion, if you would.
I really want to talk to it.
You want to talk to the kitty?
It could be.
18.
18?
At least you didn't like push your
There
face against
is something tickling the back of your brain saying that this is not a normal creature that should exist here.
Well, considering the hut and the person that came with it was teleported over from a different
Yeah,
continent.
this particular creature that we saw, I don't think exactly belongs here.
And something in the back of your brain also says that this creature could be of help. But you can't quite put your finger on why.
Maybe we should wait a couple hours for him to wake up then.
Oh,
He's
he's already awoke.
awake now. Just,
He's already awoken.
Hakkadin, what's your feeling on this? You have an odd look on your face, and you seem to know the
That's
most
just his
about
face.
it.
Well,
because he's so sandstone.
he might be able to help us, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
Can
As
I
to why I feel that way.
can I roll history or religion? Since I'm fairly well versed in both, and see if anything tickles my brain from any of the
Okay.
nobility and books. Oh, that's actually not bad. That's a What-
Really nice and healthy.
21 history.
History, religion.
Religion, 19.
19. You get the same thing. As he starts to, as you two kind of discuss it a little bit, both of you are like, there's something hinky about this. He doesn't belong here. But something niggling in the back of your brain going, he could be helpful for something, for us.
Well, what if maybe... Okay, I'm just gonna walk up to the door. Excuse me, Mr. Kitty. Excuse me, Mr. Kitty.
Because that's not suspicious knowing that he's already knowing he's a
Oh,
cat.
I didn't think of that. That's alright, we're
Mr.
good.
Kitty, sorry, we just peeked in your window. Don't mind us. Just passing through.
But my friend peeked in the window.
Maybe you heard Kitty. That was her.
Yep. This just going
My
under the
question
bus.
is, how is he going to react to the note that's on the door?
But if you want to take her,
Well-
you have to fight a black dragon.
Oh,
I'll
this is gonna be
explain
fun.
So.
Yeah, he's a little obsessed with her.
Uh-huh.
I need... So you're the one knocking on the door?
Yes.
Come on, knock on his door.
I need you to roll a wisdom save.
I'm using the no nat
I was gonna
one.
say.
Hey, that's much better. A wisdom save?
Yeah.
18.
This should be interesting.
No, yum.
You was right.
Terry, I was not expecting this response.
You weren't?
I was not expecting this response.
You should know better than to plan
No, no,
anything,
no.
Joe.
I was expecting a slightly different approach, so I didn't have the books pulled out yet.
Oh dear. You should always have the books pulled out knowing this group.
I choose option CX squared.
That wasn't even on the list. Too bad. I
It
just
is
made
now.
The glyph on the door activates. It activates Circle of Death. We all die.
That's actually not how that
Right.
works.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
It actually activates 6 times disintegration.
No, that's
Aramil's in
tomorrow.
trouble. I'm fine.
In your mind,
In my head, yeah.
in your mind, you hear a very simple command.
Okay.
Disarm and enter. And you have absolutely no choice but to do so.
At least he didn't say disrobe. Wait a minute. I immediately start stripping everything except my clothing.
I should say that. You actually do have a choice. I forgot something here, but you still hear it in your head.
Oh, because I'm elf. You know what? I am going to obey,
Okay.
but I am going to keep my dagger tucked in my sleeve.
You're gonna obey the cat guy.
You know, all assassin like I've seen Navarra do. And then I will enter.
Okay. As you open the door, everybody else who's watching this, you see as she strips herself of her stuff and then walks into the building.
What are you doing?
As I'm told.
Huh? What do you mean as you're told? I didn't
And
hear
as she
anything.
opens the door, you see this very soft yellow light spilling out, and sitting in a nightgown is this creature that has a tiger's face, and his hands are backwards.
Oh, cool.
You're not.
His hands
Yeah.
are backwards. His arms are normal, but his hands are backwards,
Oh.
holding on to a pipe.
How? If his hands are backwards.
In other words, the thumb is on the wrong side. His
Oh.
left hand is his right, and his right hand is his left. And as he's sitting there, he's holding on to his pipe and just kind of looks out. Oh,
Hello.
it's you.
You're an odd-looking fellow.
Oh my gosh, Jerry.
It's
I don't believe you have any room to talk.
I'm about to say, you look just as strange.
You have caught me a wee bit indisposed.
I apologize.
I was gonna say we should maybe give it a couple hours, but no.
You were the one who screamed Kitty through
Yeah.
the window.
Do you remember hearing Kitty? That was her.
That was our friend hiding over there.
I
This is her name. This is her.
have we met?
Yes,
This is her name.
we
This is her
have.
social security
I'm the Grey.
address. Here, take her.
Actually, that would make sense.
Well, what?
You might have recognized me in a slightly different appearance.
Trouble?
And you see as he turns himself into a tiefling.
That's why he was orange and black. That's why he was orange and black.
Because he's
Orange and black tiefling.
So why are you a cat?
That is my natural form.
So why do you look like a tiefling instead?
Because people who understand what I am would kill me otherwise.
I've got a
Why
long...
do I use disguise to look like a human
Oh,
so I don't get rocks
sweetheart, you
chucked
have
in my
less
head?
to worry about than I do.
I was gonna say I've gotten along pretty well with only being killed once.
As much as it is not something I wish to divulge, you all intrigue me greatly.
I know I'm pretty great.
sit boy.
That's not what he meant.
I would be what is referred to as a Rakshasa.
How do you spell that?
THAT.
Rakshasa.
Nope. It won't.
Slower.
Rock. R-A-K.
As long as he's not trying to kill us, I
Shasa.
really don't care if he looks like a three-headed goat.
SHASA.
Actually,
Axel asks if his name is Tony.
No, his name is Trouble. I am.
Rakshasa.
Tiger Man.
I normally would be under the employ of someone or under the effects of something else and would not be on this realm for any other purpose than to kill. Those who understand me, or what I am, generally frown on seeing me and fear. However,
fair.
what you are all up to is just intriguing.
Is there any way we could be mutually helpful to one another?
Oh no, there is nothing you can do for me.
What can you do for us?
Murin, you suck.
He just said we
He's
can't do anything
being
for him.
blunt.
What you can do for me,
You said nothing.
you've already done.
Oh,
Please.
make me.
Have a biscuit.
Silence.
I will try to resist.
Okay?
What do you want me to roll?
I believe silence. I gotta double check.
Roll.
I think that's a wisdom save.
Groveling.
I gotta double check. Close. I know my alphabet.
I cast infestation to give Mirren fleas as long as he's in the house.
Oh,
Bang.
you don't.
Oh, I don't.
No. You don't save.
Why?
He just creates a sphere of silence around you.
And it doesn't affect anybody else.
It does.
Okay.
It does. But he goes, silence. Now, as I was trying to say. Hakadin, you're not making any noise.
Energy talk about this.
I find myself, as I said, entertained. You are all running about all willy-nilly doing these things. Oh, quit puffing up. I could take you faster than you could transform.
Whole person.
I wasn't joking about the choke chain.
I do have a question to ask, however. And then he drops the silent spell. You
You
are
can stay
the
silent still.
Vistor, I believe your name was?
Yes.
Have you looked
Famous.
at that trinket that I gave you?
I have it actually.
Oh, that would make it a no then.
I was about to say, what trinket?
The little awesome mechanical knight.
Are we done?
That you put magic into and it moves.
Maybe.
Have you done anything with it lately?
Not as of yet. We've been
Oh.
kind of busy dealing with a black dragon.
Maybe you should.
Do it.
We found him after the Black Dragon.
No,
Didn't we?
it was
Before.
before.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I apologize.
Yeah, we were busy dealing with a black dragon.
Vistor's just trying to block the whole situation with the black dragon out.
Yeah.
He wanted to keep Vistra as a music box.
I will cast Druidcraft on it.
And as you do, the knight steps forward on your hand, and you watch as the shield that he's holding turns over, and the sword starts flat blading on the shield
Cool.
in a very, very eerily familiar pattern. A certain musical score that you had in a dream
Oh
she
God.
had
that everybody had.
We were all collective. No, Navara dreamt it, so
it was
we
only the
wouldn't.
first stream as far as I know.
Everybody dreamt it. That's what I said.
Wait,
Oh.
no, hold on, because you had never
No.
explained the dream to us.
Yeah,
Never had to
Yeah.
explain
Yeah,
the whole
I
dream
had.
to us.
that's
I
where
remember
he
Okay.
had the
had
dream.
But you had the
I
score.
Yep, I had the
That's-
score, and
that's
she
where my-
wrote it
that's
down,
where-
and I
that's
told her
where
do
the
not
connection
touch
is.
it.
But
Yep.
yeah,
Yep,
you
yep,
had
there we go.
seen
But
the
I
score.
could,
Hearing
being
it,
a
I'm gonna
bard, I could hear it in my.
Yeah, and he's
Yep,
beating
hearing that, I'm like,
His shield like a drum to the beat of that song.
That's cool.
You're gonna watch me like sit there going,
Oh,
Yeah.
you've nothing to be worried about, child.
no, it just flashback from a dream.
How
Sorry.
about you grow a spine? You have the weapon you need to fight.
Wow, you're rude.
I like him.
I'm gonna
I do too.
smack you.
Yeah.
Comes from the man who doesn't know when to shut up when he's being talked to.
I apologize. He's still learning. He's quite young.
If you
I am
want
a
to throw
proper adult.
stones,
Very
That
nice
was
of
the
backing
case
up with.
before.
So
I am 16 years old. I'm an adult.
it
He's-
does the beat of the creepy demon music.
it's not creepy demon music.
It actually is kind of pretty. It's just.
No, it actually is.
That is an ancient musical score. I believe the previous owner of it was some 900 years old.
Wow. So, does it change beat when we're closer to a portal? What is its purpose besides being awesome?
It's a little mechanical toy that makes music.
Sweet.
It just.
But it happens to
plays.
make the music of the song that we need Vistra to play to go into the abyss, free the souls of your family, and we have to find all the pieces of the dagger stabby thing.
Well, in order to get.
Wait.
In order to.
Wait. You're going to the abyss?
That's where our plan is, yeah.
Oh, this is even more wonderful than I thought.
We have to
Order
do that
to
before we go
complete-
get the dragon flute, because apparently I can
I
hear
don't
it.
care
and-
about any of that.
Yeah, I know.
According to according to
You're
the,
going to the abyss?
yeah.
We're
Wonderful.
trying to.
I want to help.
Oh.
And
Okay.
yes, I do know what a rock sasha is. In fact, you guys have met one in Waterdeep.
We have?
Yes, we have.
Why do you think I was like, why isn't she more excited? Did you forget?
I did. Sorry.
When did we meet?
You don't know.
It was
Was
before.
it the dragon?
It was before I started.
What was that, Hakkanen?
I think this is actually my first encounter with
It
Rock
was
Sasha.
in Waterdeep.
Because I actually
Technically.
No, I thought you were with the group. Yeah, you were with the group when they were in the valley before they met the Black Dragon.
I don't think so.
I don't know, Mr. Tiger Man. We only need one smartass
Well,
around here.
I know him as a tiefling.
Correct.
You going for that shrimp?
They
Yes.
did. They only knew him as a
Touch that
tiefling
shrimp, you
too.
lose your hand. You know better.
So, Hockading, you met Trouble before you were with us then?
He doesn't recognize him as
Oh.
a Raksashi. He was saying, I don't think I've met him before. You met him the same time everybody else did. These guys are all just like, oh cool, you're a Raksasha.
Right. I was just thinking that my character had met a Rock Sasha before.
No, but you would have studied it with your clerical background.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to throw one thing out as they've had this bit of conversation. Something that niggling feeling you had in the back of your head, Hakkanen, finally finds words. This is an evil creature from the 9 hells.
Oh.
Oh,
Sweet.
Gotcha.
As long as he's not trying to kill us, I really don't care.
And he just said he's willing to help your party get to the abyss.
That's scary.
You guys are not aware of this part yet.
Well, hey, box demons, Rakshasha, about the same thing.
Do you want to
So-
say that again?
Rakshasha.
Rakshanja!
I love you, Roxanne.
We're going to do the rock cha-cha.
So Hakkanen, how are you going to respond with all of this information now? I cannot hear Hakkanen.
I'm not entirely trusting of your motives at this point in time.
Oh, I suppose. Well, let me see if this will put you at ease. I have no desire in any of you.
That's good.
However,
I'm a little offended.
using
This is normal for me. You'll get used to it.
using all of you simultaneously helping you with your goal could definitely entertain me further. I can bring you to the 9 hells. I can bring you to, well, as deep as the 5th floor.
It's only been pretty
There's a
hot.
bunch of crazies there, though.
There's a bunch of crazies all the way there.
How far do we need to go anyway?
I have no clue.
I was actually kind of looking at Nybara. Like, how far do we need to go? Maybe we should figure that out before we go.
Yeah.
Could you ask Kaz? Would he know?
We could ask that creepy
He-
lobster demon that was in the basement. We never did kill that thing.
No, we didn't, did we?
Nope.
I could ask Cass, but I may just get the same answer of, I'm a sword, young lady. How am I supposed to know?
So instead of guessing that's the answer, why don't you find out that's
So
the answer?
before you
Yeah.
were a sword,
Yeah, I'm going
what did
to
you know?
I'm going to ask Cass if he knows just how far down into hell to get my family that we have to go.
It depends. Do you know what took your father?
So he does have my father.
I don't know.
We haven't found my father, so
The answer would be no. Do you know what took your mother?
no. But we are going back to, and I'm obviously saying this all in my head. We are going back to Narthen to where my mother's body is.
Wasn't
so.
it the yellow-eyed demon?
Okay, then we need a cult. and some engraved.
Would
quotes.
you be able to identify it?
You can't hear any of that.
I'm not talking to
Okay,
her.
Let me finish here.
Yeah, we're going to head back to Narthen to basically examine my mother's body, see if we can get any hints on anything.
Okay.
And as far as I know, the only thing I know that took one of my family members was who took my brother. And I'm gonna describe the creature. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember because I remember it's this big creature that had like spikes everywhere. It was really creepy looking. I'm trying to remember. It's been so long since I've seen the picture, Joe. Okay.
The bone daddy.
I'm just trying to see
No.
if what you
No.
remember.
He would kill that.
Because I do remember it. Because
That was a
I
long
also
time
saw
ago.
him in the dream that we had.
That was before I died.
Yeah. Because I remember he's got like spikes everywhere. I do remember that, and I remember him being really freaking creepy looking, but I haven't seen that picture since.
There is an image that flashes in your mind.
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna disappear behind Hakuden now. Looks like a really evil like frog.
That's what you saw.
Okay, and see, I was right about the spikes.
Yep. And
Good
that
chatting.
that image flashes in your mind. Would it be this?
Yes.
Ah.
He holds up a flashcard. This? Or this?
An ink blot.
Yeah, an inkblot test. And I will mention.
Unfortunately, that makes it a wee bit difficult, as those, the Hezru, tend to be foot soldiers in the employ of much stronger demons and devils.
Lovely.
We can't hear any of this, right?
Correct.
Psychic lovely.
So, foot soldiers of higher ups in Abyss. Awesome. And there was, when we were in.
What was your brother trying to do when he was taken?
I don't really even know. I was so young.
This
So
lack
that I
of
can't
information makes it difficult to narrow
I-
down.
Obviously not, Joe. I don't remember.
No.
Okay, so I
And
am.
I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm saying this is part of the exchange.
Yep.
This lack of information makes it difficult to narrow down where your family might be. We can figure out more as you gather information.
Okay.
But I can say this much. You're definitely going at least to the 3rd floor.
Okay.
We're going down.
Oh shit!
Sorry. I do know when we were in my family's home in Telmond, we ran into this bone-like creature,
The thing.
and
And Mr.
his
Krabs
little
on
minions. What?
Mr. Krabs on steroids.
Yeah, he had minion creatures with him. We did end up killing it, didn't we?
It's fine.
The bone creature.
Yeah, we ended up killing the bone
That
creature,
one
but the other creatures he had with him were
They were
just
trapped.
minions.
And those ones were trapped.
Mhm,
Bone
those ones
creature
were-
was all like.
Yeah, because we
through
threw
the
apart the
house.
entire
Yeah.
house.
Yep.
Freaking eradicate.
Like, you know how when a cat gets the zoomies and their tail puffs up and they go, huh, on the floor?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's basically the sense that Karan.
Hey, Jaded.
Ooh,
Hey,
Jaden!
Hey,
I was gonna
Jaden.
say, because right now I'm like my eyes are closed and I've got the sword pulled out just a little bit. What?
Hakuden, do you have Speak with Dead?
Speak with dead.
Yeah. Because if someone has Speak with Dead, we can use your mother's corpse to talk to her to get information about where her dad might have gone.
I could.
Don't.
I
Not
don't
right now.
think I'm high enough cleric level to have that
Darn.
spell.
Maybe we
But-
need to get a higher level cleric.
We have him for a little while.
Say otherwise, I would be able to cast that spell, but I think she's been dead too long, or does that not matter?
You've never used the spell before, so you wouldn't know.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, for Loxy.
Yeah, I used it on Loxy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. but that was almost immediately after. So you're not sure exactly the time frame of it, and you used your bardic
Yeah, inspired words.
inspired words for that. It's not a spell that you are intimately familiar with.
Gotcha.
I'll be right back.
We could always try and reincarnate her.
Quick, level to 20.
Well, what do we know from? Wait, was it Loxy or Ilfakir that was there? It was Ilfakir.
For what?
For
Navarra's home in Telmond.
It was
Yes.
Zilfikir.
yes.
What
Because
do we remember
tidal wave.
from the circle and the books that were down there? I feel like we have more information on what your brother
Yeah.
was doing, but I don't remember exactly what it was.
Because they were
Loxy
summoning
died over
books,
a
weren't they?
year ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
because we would have had to enter the room, and I remember that we broke the seal
That would be really
on the
cool.
door,
Yeah, because
killed the
the
demons
lesser
inside.
demons were closet.
I think it'd be really
they're
fun to
physically
have
weak
Loxy make a
creatures.
cameo while you guys are in hell.
That would be cool.
Because she's on her like third trip to hell. She just lives there.
You guys on her home.
I could cross class into paladin.
Why at this point?
I do not have anything. I don't have anything on the books. And I, honest God, don't remember.
We'll figure something out.
I don't remember what books he had. I just remember there was a lot of really bad books he had down there.
What type of bad books?
Well, for one, summoning demons.
Well, yes, but I mean, in those books, there could be.
Summoning demons for dummies.
I know we did mention that we were going to go back there anyways.
True, but first we need to get to.
Do we want to go back there before having, and I'm going to say this quietly to you guys, even though he probably can hear it anyways. Do we still want to go back to Talmon and check out my house before we go to hell?
Well, I thought the plan was to go to Narthen to get more information about your mother, and actually make sure she had a proper burial.
That would be nice.
And then we were going to go to Telmon because that was the place where we thought would be the best place to open a portal.
Yeah. That was before he offered his help, though.
Right.
Well, so that's what I'm wondering.
Is he able to teleport us anywhere on this plane? You know, like fast travel demon?
Are you
want
a campfire?
entertainment? You want entertainment sooner? You get us to points A, B, C, and D, and we'll entertain you for
So-
hours.
It looked like you had a question, young Tiefling.
She's full of them.
Yes, usually.
Always.
Some of them inane, some not. Seeing as you are from that area, would you
The
be?
Abyss.
Yes.
You're from the neighborhood.
Sheesh. Would you be able to
That just
give
like
us
occurred to you?
information on better ways to deal with the creatures we might come across there?
I could, however,
Heard you're a little held up.
that would kind of, well, not kind of, that would most definitely get me in trouble with my sire.
Don't want to do that.
No,
You have to have a
because
certain cubic feet of
well,
fire in your lawn.
reasons. You guys are on a bit of a journey.
A bit.
I can give you some assistance. You have that little trinket. I was hoping you guys would have figured out its use much earlier.
Yeah, unfortunately we were busy.
Life happens.
And do we really want to team up with somebody from?
Oh, I'm not asking you to team up with me. I'm simply saying I can help you because you're entertaining. You do not have to be in my employ. I require no contract. I don't even require a handshake.
As long as he's not trying to kill us with the people that we're trying to protect, I couldn't
I
give a rat's
simply want
ass.
to see what happens as you move forward.
So we're a
In your
reality
endeavors.
TV show.
So if he sends us to hell, how do we get out?
I am not going to send you to hell.
Oh.
He said he'd help us get there.
I am going to help you.
He just didn't say how.
I do actually have another question.
Oh, feel free.
I do actually. I'm gonna explain about creepy lady that I got into my little verbal throwdown with. There was a soul that came out of these metal creatures.
Metal creatures.
Oh, that's right.
Right. There's been craters that have been forming from these meteors that are really holdings for these creatures made of metal, and I'm just gonna explain like all our fights with it and how we pulled the pieces off one and it was alive, but
Big metal
She
containers,
was-
metal golems.
able to transfer her consciousness from one being to the other, and she said she was out to end the existence of all magic.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Do you have? And she's quite powerful. Do you have any information on what?
Oh no, this sounds much like a fairy tale to me.
Oh boy. She was working for someone.
Wonderful. Find that someone, find your answers.
So were you like a retired demon? Are you like a?
Oh no, I have.
You're just here on sabbatical.
I have a mission. I have something I'm doing.
Is it like for
It
the
is none of your business.
But
worst
what
of
if
the
it
realm?
was our business?
I mean, are
It
you
is
actually
not
like?
your business?
Is this actually like season 3 villain we're talking to right now?
Probably. That's kind of what I was thinking.
May I ask who your sire is?
You can ask.
He won't tell.
You won't tell though.
I am simply here to offer you assistance. You happen to find me indisposed and saw my real form. I am being much more forthcoming
Yes, you are.
than I wish to be.
Considering we're still alive. Yeah,
That means generous. I am
That's
being
true.
forthcoming.
that is true.
I don't- I don't trust you.
You don't have to.
He's a cat, you're a dog. Of course you don't trust him.
I am offering my assistance. It is yours to take if you want.
He's also abyssal.
And
Technically,
he
so am I.
reaches
I
behind.
know you're Inferno.
He reaches behind him and he pulls out that satchel that you guys are familiar with.
The Santa bag.
The big Santa bag.
I'm
The
gonna
big
half
creepy
sidestep in front of Mirren, kind of protectively, just out of instinct.
And then he reaches into the bag. I have here. And he holds out what looks to be like a small pocket, well, not small, but that big around, shaped like a pocket watch. And you can see a seam that runs around it, and in the center there is this blood red stone.
Ooh, pretty.
The entire thing is made out of this filigreed
Because he said the word
silver and gold,
No,
inlaid over the top of a darker than black stone.
Ooh.
And it looks
Wow.
it looks like it's got two pieces to it because of the seam that runs around the outside of it. This can help you with getting to the abyss.
It could be cursed. Vistra, grab it.
I will
roll
walk
our
up
eyes
and
and-
put my... Karan and I are just like...
And he drops it in Karana's hand. When you decide to make your passage into the abyss, this should help you anchor the portal.
Thank you.
Anchor the portal.
Did you say anchor or anger?
Anchor. I've never, I can't say I've never realm hopped. I've, from Whirlwind, but out of character question, DM, would I know about anchoring portals in character because of how Whirlwind and Mondrian go through their phases?
Those aren't portals.
Would we understand at least somewhat of that because of what Eric is doing between Whitebridge and the Boar's Head? Because
You're
It's
making this way
teleportation.
too difficult,
That's just-
Karana.
whatever it is.
No, you're making this way too difficult.
I would say about the rifts.
I
Yeah,
was about-
we've
the
seen the
rifts.
we've seen the water plane.
I was going to say, anchoring it makes sense because whenever I open or close a rift, whenever we've seen rifts, they've always been unstable.
So this
So-
stabilizes it. So
Or anchors.
How does this thing work?
I would rather not tell you.
How does this thing work?
He is still here.
Look, Sir Aldrich, an evildoer!
okay. Does anybody speak Abyssal? Does anybody else speak Abyssal?
I
I
No.
speak infernal.
I only speak the
Okay,
best three
then
I
I'm
languages.
speak celestial.
Then I'm gonna
So do I.
ask
Actually,
in.
yes, I do speak abyssal.
Damn it!
Go look, an evil do over there.
Hakuden, why don't you and I take a stroll and we'll let them deal with this?
I thought I saw an evil
Stay,
chipmunk that way.
stay, cleric. I am not going to go through the details on how something of this nature is created. Just to say that it should anchor the portal.
How do we operate it?
That's what.
You make a portal,
Okay.
set this in the portal. It is now anchored.
Simple.
How do we stop things that we don't want crossing the portal from crossing the portal?
I mean, I don't think we can, right?
Like, can we set it in there and take it
Just an
back?
anchor to make sure the portal doesn't close on you if you don't want it to.
How long does it stay open? Is it until objects removed? Or does it have a time limit, like days, hours?
I do not believe there is a time limit.
Okay.
Do not
So
believe.
we set it in the portal. It stabilizes it, and then when we want to close the portal, we just take it back.
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
So if we're on side A, all
Let's
of us
test
go to side B. We can just reach it from side B and close it.
Well, Mirren,
I
you
So
believe
like
yes.
here, portal, here,
Mirren, you've
grab
been
the stone.
fully in a rift.
I believe so.
So why don't you test it?
The last rift I went in, I died. So
We should test this.
I've never had to use one. I can travel with a bit more ease than making portals.
I don't like you.
Date it, then it's okay. I'll go through the portal. That way you don't have to die again.
No, you are not.
If portals
testing
can't
it.
kill, if portals didn't kill me the first time, they're not going to kill me again. So
And I have
I
one
would
last
rather you
thing.
not.
As he holds out 6 small, what look like lapel buttons.
Ooh. My brain just goes shiny.
ooh in stereo.
That's okay, because Gabs and I did that earlier.
I know. I
And
remember.
once again, you see a very similar design. It's silver and gold filigree on a blacker than black stone with a small red stone in the center.
Black, it's my aesthetic.
With shades of black.
Exactly. It's
These
silver.
should make traveling in the abyss a little easier on you. The negative energies that exist down there
That's 3.5, bud.
can be very
No, it's not.
powerful.
Negative or positive don't have the same far-reaching effects.
I would also like to point out this is Loromir.
Loromir has its own set of rules.
That's
just like
his
Strahd
very
has
polite
its own
way of
set
saying
rules.
shut up.
You
I
can
know I
argue-
live with him.
You can argue 1st, 2nd, 12th edition. This is Loromir.
Ooh, 12. I haven't heard of that one yet.
I knew you were from the future.
Yeah,
What's
I'm
the
gonna-
secret to staying skinny?
He's Joe.
The compound hasn't been invented yet.
Two of you have taken the
Yep.
little trinkets.
I'll take one.
Let's see.
I'll take one.
Lift up my poncho, attach it to the clothes underneath.
Okay.
I'll take Mirren's for him and I'll get it on him if needed.
I wish you the best of luck. I honestly don't want to see you die. It is, as I said, much too entertaining watching your journey. I do
How are you watching our journey?
with mine eyes.
With his demon magic.
It's called scrying. I can do it on Dwallin.
He's obviously very powerful and probably very evil, and he's just trying to find entertainment.
The fact that he
Rather
was
be
He's
entertained
not
than dead.
wrong.
I say better entertainment than dead.
I mean, he is
Not
being
necessarily. I don't like this.
Now, I would like to say something that I said previously, the last time we met.
before we knew.
Get out of my home.
Thank you. Let's go.
Excuse me,
Goodbye.
has your name in this lifetime or any other ever been north, south, east, or west?
No.
Okay.
Let's go, please. Do you ever take the form of a dog? Let's go.
I will leave that to you.
Thanks. I got it covered.
I'm going to say in abyssal, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, okay, let's go.
I still think Abyssal sounds like German.
Yes. So, looking at the fun little.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I almost called it a donut because it looks like it's like.
It's more like a compact.
Ooh, compact.
Please, just can I see it?
You gotta smize at it.
Can I please?
Well,
see it?
That was an interesting stop, wasn't it?
This is from
I'm
my
uneasy.
family. Let me see it. Thank you.
On to Watford then.
Please.
I'm gonna see
Back
it.
to somewhat normal.
Excuse me.
I think more than ever we need to definitely prepare.
Be prepared.
No,
Alright.
we don't need to prepare. We're just going to the abyss.
Okay,
Whatever.
We should just be thankful that he didn't decide to punish us for spying.
I'm just glad that we're entertaining to him. That way, most of the time, if you're being entertaining enough, they'll keep you alive to continue being entertaining.
We're
Kind of
entertaining-
like what the dragon was doing with her.
We're probably entertaining to him like watching a rat get cheese. I mean,
I would rather do that than be dead. So,
Yeah,
He-
except
he
for
knows what we're-
cheese is on a trap.
he knows what we're going to, and obviously, it's not a big deal to him, but it's probably a big deal to us.
I don't want to go
I'm
there,
just
but
mounting up on my horse and heading in
You
the
have a
direction
thought.
of Watford.
I thought I heard something.
Maybe we should test the portal
And I'm just
How about
saying.
not right this second?
later.
I'm just saying you don't like abyssal divine. Not very a good big clash.
You know,
Depending
you
on
said
what
you
type of god you
scry on Dwallin. Right, Gistra?
The god of war is not exactly
Yes.
It's divine.
How is he?
Divinity.
I'm gonna scry on Dwellin.
Fallen angels were once
it
divine.
just sounds like I'm gonna spy on
You
him.
start.
I didn't say
You scry on Dwallin.
good or bad. I said divine.
And as you do, you see him in that alternate plane, the ethereal plane, and he is currently wandering about. Roll me an intelligence.
a lost little puppy.
No, not lost.
Intelligence?
Abandoned.
Yeah.
Banished.
17. Banish him.
Vistra, oh Vistra, why hath you forsaken me?
He
I've
chose to go
forsaken him.
there.
He didn't choose
Do
to
you
go
remember
there.
the last time you saw him when you scried?
Huh?
Do you remember the last time you saw him when you scried?
That was a while ago.
So no.
No, the last time it was when I was trying to close a rift and was having trouble closing a rift because he wasn't there on the other side to close it.
Do you remember where that rift was?
Let's get it not turn first. There. This thing is freaking huge. And it's
Was-
not done yet.
Was that that was the Kraken one? Yeah.
Let's start with one for
As you start to scry on him, you see him by water. But, what was your intelligence?
17.
17? But, you recognize that this isn't similar to the lake where the Kraken was. Instead, it looks vaguely familiar to another place that you had visited quite a while ago.
Caden, has he
It
been
looks
fed
like
now?
you're outside of Whitebridge.
Oh.
And he's wandering about. There also happens to be a creature with him. Looks like a small canine creature.
You made a friend!
as long as it's
In the ethereal plane,
Mhm.
ethereal puppy.
yes, ethereal north.
Oh God.
He made a Murawoo puppy.
But he seems to be in good health. He seems to be in good spirits.
What is the same kind of creature that we saw in the mines in Sand and Magic?
At least he's not, alone.
And then you guys continue traveling, I'm assuming?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
Every so often I'm gonna pull out that little knight and badoo.
And
I
it,
listen to the music.
and it plays that. And it's not music.
It's the
It is
beat.
literally just percussion done to the timing of the notes.
I'm gonna, as we're traveling, I'm gonna keep this sword out a little bit, just
Okay.
for Cass's radar,
Okay.
whatever you want to call it.
Cass's sonar. Blue. Nothing. Blue. Nothing.
Pretty
What's
much.
that? Nope, nothing. Blue.
Because the last thing I had him scan for was my father.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys continue traveling on to lunchtime, and there is nothing else that really happens in this journey. Lunchtime rolls around. I'm assuming you guys are going to take a break for that. Okay.
Yep. How is the state of our mud ball? Like, is the coating needing to be refreshed?
It does not look like there's anything to worry about. We said 60. You guys are going that far. I gotta remember the math on this one. 60.
You know, out of all of the creatures that we've met, I think that was the least contentious potential enemy that we've ever seen.
Alright. So
That's
you guys
not
going
the
to...
last time we're gonna see that thing.
Are you guys going to do anything during your break?
Learn Mage Hand.
I'm going to keep evaluating my chess strategy.
Okay.
I want to talk to Cass about any information he knows about his route.
They are demon foot soldiers.
I'll play chess against you.
I went to feed
Alright.
my salamander and snake and
What are you going to feed them?
bits of my travel rations.
The snake does
Can't eat
not take any of it.
True.
The salamander nips at it for a little bit, but it is way too hard for the salamander to eat.
Then I'll soak it in a little bit of water, and
Seeing
then I will
what
try
she's
and find a
doing.
mouse.
I'm sure it is not very difficult for me to find a field mouse and capture it.
Roll
Superior
survival.
Say it's snowy, so they'll all be under the snow.
13.
13? Yeah. It's, I mean, with winter having just set in like this, the field mice are starting to burrow, but they're still coming out a little bit to get foods.
Superior ears, superior nose.
Question.
So a little bit of hunting.
And I just, or like one of the foxes.
Did you?
Mister said she'd play chess. I have proficiency in...
Both of you roll me an intelligence. Yours with proficiency because you're proficient in chess.
If you're proficient in one game.
11.
Chess
Vistra, pawns can move twice, right?
It's not that bad.
Roll me again.
The king is gonna move from here to here.
12!
Can the knight move here?
One more time.
It's K-shaped, right?
Son of a bitch! 7.
19.
All right. And then all of a sudden she moves one piece and it completely throws your strategy off. Go again.
Yeah, I.
Use a different 20.
Yeah, let me see that one. Let me see that one.
What'd you get?
7.
13.
And again?
I also want to ask him about what he knows, what Cass knows about
19.
17.
What Cass knows about the bone.
And
Critter.
the match starts to spin back around. You start to take a little bit more of a lead. Go ahead.
Mouse?
Lucky! Lucky again!
So what you're seeing is Ilfakir's got the piece in her hand. She's like, no.
Let me see.
No.
What did
17.
17?
20.
20? Last one.
Nat 20, so 21.
So what winds up happening here is you're playing.
It's like when you and I play exactly. That's what just freaking happened.
What's going on here is you're trying to use a strategy that you're not familiar with. And as you're going through the moves of it, all of a sudden, she, who is not using a traditional strategy, makes a move that completely throws you off. And it, you wind up playing her game for a while, back and forth,
Yes.
but being not familiar with the strategy, you do wind up losing this match.
The two most dangerous players in poker are the absolute pros and the absolute novices.
Yep.
Because you can't read what they're doing. Because they don't know what they're doing.
It's like sparring a white belt. It's absolutely terrifying.
Yes.
Because they'll throw anything and everything they can.
And then it's like Sparring Master Scott. Stop moving so fast!
So besides hunting for food for her snake, I was going to also learn Mage Hand.
Yep, you have already made your attempt at that today.
Dingle dangle.
Yeah, I want to ask him what he knows about the bone creature.
I was not there for that fight.
It was really creepy. He was able to basically spread
He was
tiny
not
little
in
bones.
her possession at that time.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Yeah, I'm gonna describe how he has pieces of his body made of bones were able to like move around the house.
I have seen so many things with the demons.
Yeah.
So your break goes, and then I need everybody to roll me another d6.
Ooh.
Hakkinen?
Two.
2? Alright.
And that's like 2.
Together they make.
I need you to roll me.
Kind of terrifying.
I need you to roll me another d6. Okay.
Between the 5 of us, we make one fully functioning adult.
Barely. One barely functioning adult.
Alright. As you guys continue on your way, you are working on your... That would be 8. Yep. So you guys are working into roughly 10 hours of travel.
I feel like I kind of reset.
Roughly 10th hour of travel, and you notice... That's fun. You notice a traveler in the road who looks very... Well, not in the road, in the wood, in the hills that you guys have entered, because the forest is now gone almost completely, and you're in foothills. You see a traveler. Looks to be
Both time and space.
a gnome. Who looks very much in distress as he's digging through snow and dirt and rock. And you can just barely hear his voice coming across the fields because the snow dampens it. You can just barely hear his voice, and there is a very definitive sound of anger.
I will go over.
I
Regrettably.
nudge my horse in that direction, following Loromier's lead.
I cast my disguise and then follow.
Okay.
I'm still keeping fast the sword up a little bit.
Get chatting over.
He's got a group of 6 horses and random people walking over to this poor thing.
I'm just giving him a second to finish with the dogs. Alright, so as you approach, you see what looks to be, again, a gnome, who is now, as you get closer, dressed in what looks like overalls, a parka, a huge fluffy hat. Think like an aviator hat minus the goggles.
So,
like a
so
bomber
it's
cap.
Axel if he ever
Yeah, thank
actually
you.
comes and sees us.
What's that?
It's Axel if he ever
Right,
actually comes
right.
and sees us.
Or the guys from Cool Runnings when
And
they
me-
first...
Or
And-
Zach when it's 50 outside.
Right, and knee-high, fur-lined leather boots.
With the fur.
With the fur.
He's got boots with the
And
fur.
he
With the
is
fur.
with these almost comically thick gloves, digging through the snow. I can't believe I lost it. Where in the world did it go? I mean, come on. I just had it with me, and I can't. I don't have anything else. Huh? What? What?
What seems to be the problem?
Something.
Like your temper?
Well, that too. Yeah. Sorry.
Says you.
I love
Anyway.
how almost every gnome we run into has the exact same what?
That's just Joe.
I know.
No, it's a species trait.
Like,
Can we
What-
help you find something?
Yeah, what did you lose?
That I had a. I was heading back to Watford after one of my experiments,
Oh boy.
and
Continue.
Is there a problem?
I have bad experience with other people in Watford that had experiments, but go ahead.
You've been to Watford before?
We've been around Watford and we knew Watford residents.
do you know somebody by the pair of siblings by the name of Tick and Tack?
Yeah, their cousin talk.
The Exiles, yes.
Oh,
Oh.
we
Yeah.
didn't know that.
That
No,
explains
no
a
crap,
lot.
they're exiles.
That explains a lot.
Anyway, ignore me. What's going?
Those of you who have already met Tick and Tack would know this
That's true.
Yeah.
because they already explained it.
We forgot.
No, they only explained it to her.
They explained it one other time.
Was it the day that I was gone?
Probably.
So anyway,
That was so
your
long
experiment.
I wrote down all of my notes.
You're okay with fireball.
As I'm traveling, and now I can't find my pack.
I know it's.
All of my notes are missing now.
I know this might seem odd, but do you have any other items that you carry with you that you didn't lose right now?
Oh yes, I have everything else with me.
I'm gonna try the classic catch a scent from something he's already carrying.
Unfortunately, there is
me your
no
hand.
fireball.
Aww.
I'll ask for another pouch or backpack or satchel.
Just smell him.
I mean,
What are you? What are you doing?
He has a really
Lord
good
Mirren's
nose.
Yes.
Huh?
He has a really good nose.
He
He
can-
might be
well,
able to
I
smell
also look
Oh.
part canine. I mean, you can see it already.
Yes, but at the same time, you just started. You walked up to him.
Yes. No, I didn't. I said I wasn't gonna smell him. I wanted to smell something else of his.
Okay, so you are not doing that part.
No.
Okay.
I was making a joke when she said just
He
smell him.
takes his glove off.
Your hair tastes like strawberries.
What in the world?
Do I smell the anything else around?
Roll. I'm actually going to have you roll 2. I'm going to have you roll an intelligence,
Okay.
and then I'm going to have you roll your perception.
Intelligence would be 18,
Okay.
and perception would be 20.
Okay. It's not easy.
Okay.
This is one of the first times that you've
Yeah.
tried to
I just-
single out a scent, but you get a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're as you're doing this, you're like, okay.
Triangulating.
Kind of, sort of.
Mirren radar is on.
And you start heading a bit south,
Okay.
following what appears to you to be the scent that you picked up from the glove, which the smell from the glove was very much a singular smell. When you sniffed the inside of the glove, the outside of the glove smelled like leather, hide, glue, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Go over to Thaco and do the sniffs. Sounded. You make your way south, and as you continue, probably a good 15, 20 yards, the odor kind of fades a little bit.
I'm okay in yards, so like 30 or 40 feet.
3 times that.
Yeah, you said 10 or 20, 15 yards, right?
Yeah, so about 30 feet or so.
So, and I'm like, I look back. Is it possible you could have lost it all the way over here?
I don't know. I've been looking for the past 15 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna.
And he starts walking that direction with you.
I'm gonna start like almost like dog digging.
Roll me first. Roll me another perception.
19.
19. You see, from where you're standing,
Mm-hmm.
you see to your east, to your southeast, a spot where it looks like a lot of the snow has been disturbed.
Okay.
And are you going to point that out, or are you just going to go look?
Yeah, I will. I would say, what's this over here?
You watch as he makes his way over, starts looking around, moving some of the snow, and pops up with, indeed, his case. Ha! Wonderful. I really need to see how that sniffer of yours works.
Have you ever seen a dog?
You're not a dog.
I'm basically close enough.
He's the opposite of a dog. He's a god.
He's a cat.
No. Sorry, I meant dog backwards. Lord Mirren's a god.
She doesn't know her animals, does she?
It's okay.
Okay.
But she is right. I am on the path to divinehood.
I'm sorry.
So.
Are you going back to Watford?
Yes.
You need a new priestess.
We're going the same way.
Wonderful.
What were your experiments?
Oh, I'm just doing some experiments with weather to see if it's possible to indeed control it.
And I'll put my hand out and say,
Could be useful.
Wasn't that what Tick and Tack were doing when we first came upon them? Or no.
Control animals.
Okay. They were trying to control something that they probably shouldn't
Yeah,
be,
because
so.
there's a bunch of animals circling around and trying to kill us. That's when
Now-
I got a bird over.
Why is it that you guys are heading to Watford?
I'm gonna lift up the mud ball. We
From-
have something that you guys might be interested in.
that's in my bag of holding.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? I forgot about that. I forgot we put it in there. I'm gonna point it at the bag. We have something that might be of interest to your guys' researchers.
Well,
regard-
I deal with meteorology. Does it deal with meteorology?
Yes,
It's
that's kind
well, not really because it's artificial.
Fair point.
We've heard the stories about the metal craters hitting the land.
Oh, them.
Yeah, them.
Whitebridge has like an entire quarter of us working on them.
Well, we have one too that we just recovered and it's fresh.
Great. I'm glad I don't have to deal with any of that.
Well, are there people in Watford that will be able to deal with that, or?
Whitebridge
Almost
has
certainly.
an entire quarter working on it.
But okay, I understand that. Are there anybody here? Is there anybody here that's working on it?
Yes,
Okay.
Whitebridge has an entire quarter
They
of
ordered
Watford
it.
Oh,
working
gotcha.
on
They're,
it.
they're
Okay.
not in
Oh,
Whitebridge.
see,
the workers are still in
okay.
Watford. They just did basically like a commission.
The
This
first
is why I don't like talking to normal people.
the first 3 times you said that, you missed a couple words.
I didn't. You missed the insinuation.
He
Wow.
didn't.
Wait, we're normal to you?
You did.
You have normal intelligence.
Oh,
Okay.
I do have less than normal charisma.
and I'll take the bag back and I'll just chuck it in the woods.
This makes me want to like punch him.
And I say, intelligence that.
I will retrieve them if Lormiran's going to be a chihuahua instead of a wolf.
Chihuahua.
A chihuahua.
And you watch
You
as
just
he,
insulted all of us, including you, Miss Intelligent.
This is true.
I hate gnomes, but I can't go off on that right now.
and as he starts walking, you see him pull out what look to be 6-inch long skis.
6-inch.
6-inch long skis.
How big are his feet?
Much bigger than 6 inches.
They're gonna do something
And
awesome, so
he ties them around his feet.
he's about to Iron Man or something.
And you watch as he starts shuffling his feet going across the
Just
snow.
like snowshoes.
But no, it's like those miniature skis,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
not snowshoes. They're skis. And he starts shuffling his feet. He is not moving any faster than the rest of you.
And we're on horses though.
Right.
So what exactly are those little planks for your feet doing?
Well, they're supposed to make it so that we can move through the snow easier, but I'm starting to think that the inventor was subpar.
Full of baloney. Would you like to
You,
get on
you
a
take a
horse?
giant circle.
Hey,
I know
Navarro,
what snowshoes
That
are.
shit.
can you use Druidcraft to put them together and then have them try it on one foot?
How would that help at all?
Because then he'd have an act.
How do you ski with one ski?
I'm gonna
Are
sigh
you using a
heavily.
skateboard? It's the same concept.
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
gonna sigh heavily and stick my
Now
hand
he's
down. Would you
snowboarding.
like to ride on a horse?
He thought you meant like this, not like this.
Okay.
Again, I would like to review the int stats of every.
12.
Offering for him to ride on the horse.
I suppose. And he takes your hand up.
You and I both have
Also 12.
for intelligence. Yep, 12
12.
for intelligence.
I mean, we still have quite the journey to get there, but we'll be there before nightfall.
That was my
That
favorite
works.
expansion.
Maybe. Depends on how the weather works. We might not be there till tomorrow morning. I don't want to spend another night out here. Can we go fast?
Yeah.
Apparently we're going fast.
Or we could cast fly on our horses and get there faster.
True.
I'm game.
Let's do it.
Not tell him.
I'm
just be like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna smile faster. You say. And I'll look at the two that can cast it.
I could
Smack that.
I could transform and run through the snow.
All on the floor,
Scare him
smack
like
that
3 different
to
ways.
the floor, Smack that.
I
Don't
would
dinosaur.
recommend
Smack that.
yelping
Oh,
in the snow in terrain such as this. I mean, we don't want any horses to break their legs.
Oh, well, I suppose you're right.
Well, we have a different way.
What?
Cast
Ready?
fly.
We fly the horses.
Can we get back on the ground? No,
Close your
I
eyes.
Don't look down.
No.
How long can you hold your breath?
What?
How long can you hold your breath?
Why?
How long?
I don't know. I've never tried. Why?
Try. Real quick.
Why?
Because if you're afraid of the heights, I'll put you in the bag of holding. As long as you can hold your breath for as long as it takes for us to get there.
Break his neck
I've
from
never been in interdimensional space before. I want to try this.
What if he just put his body in his head sticks out?
I opened the bag. I said, climb in.
And he does.
Oh my
He indeed climbs in.
I now hold a man's life in my hands.
Siren, take him out right now.
The gnome's like.
I mean,
Do you even know his name so you can recall him?
whoops.
Can you just
Wait, the
say
skis are
no?
tied to his boots. Quick, summon the skis. He'll go with them.
What if they detach from him though and just
Shut
say
up!
no?
I'm giving you ideas.
He probably already has the idea.
There is
He
now
doesn't trust
a
me.
gnome in your bag of holding.
So how long to Watford?
With you guys casting fly on it, on the horses, and not having to worry about the train or anything like that, it significantly cuts down the time. You guys do indeed reach Watford by nightfall.
Oh,
Say,
he doesn't
summon
have
him every once in a while
Yeah.
so he can breathe.
strange gnome man.
By the way, what's your name?
I summoned the strange gnome man with the skis.
You say his name.
He didn't give his
He didn't give us
name.
his
No,
name.
you say that, but you're just holding the bag open.
Yeah, I reach.
As you do that, you reach in and you grab.
Scruff. Oh God.
Body died.
Okay, you manage to grab a hand and pull.
We need more size when that body died.
You pull him up, and his head
Need more
just barely
size of the body.
comes over the lip. Hi.
What's your name?
Oh.
We're still flying.
I'm Vizzy.
Vizzy. Okay. How's the whole breath holding thing going for you?
I don't have to.
You can breathe down there?
Well, I mean, yeah.
I push him back in.
Now, one
I
thing
kinda
you
want to
noticed when
try.
you pulled him out like this, in his hand you saw a pencil.
It's not my pencil.
No, but you saw what looked like a pencil.
Oh, he's writing
probably
notes.
writing notes on what can I
My
breathe?
Google subscriber.
At least we know his name, and apparently he can breathe. So
Well, that's good to know in case.
then he's fine for a couple hours.
You know, Axel, that is kind of an amusing thought, but as I said before, he jumped in the bag. He's never been in an interdimensional place before, so he doesn't have an object.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
Huh?
Okay.
All right. So we are going to take our break here for a little bit,
Guessing I'm driving again.
and we will be back in just a little while. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll see you guys after break.
All right.
See you soon. Bye.
No, dude, I'm telling you, everyone knows what Hero Approved is.
No, they don't, dude. They don't.
No, not everybody knows. Not everybody.
Everybody should know, but they don't.
What's Hero Approved?
Well, I'm glad you asked. What's up, everybody? I'm Turkey from the Grouch Couch. The Grouch Couch is a show where we dress up in full costumes and do voice acting, and we get all other kinds of shenanigans. Like, you can even influence our whole show. Yes, you can, and it's fantastic. We stream on multiple nights a week, and we would love to have you there. Look, we're friends with everyone, and we would love you to be one of our friends. So please, come hang out with us at the Grouch Couch.
Hi, I'm the Lich, and I like making shows that you can play. Come by Viva La Dungeon on Tuesdays. It's the only Battle Royale dungeon crawling game show on Twitch. And on Saturdays, hop on into Pokovich Roadshow. Viva La Dungeon!
Here, I'm DM Taco. Some Dragons in the Dining Room, where D&D stream enjoys letting our viewers interact with our game. We also have a show where you can ask questions and learn about the game as well. Come join us at our table, and welcome to the dining room.
Hi, my name is Spooky Sprinkles. Come watch me paint one-of-a-kind custom paintings, hand-painted patches, and all kinds of other fun art shenanigans. You can come give me some jump scares, chat it up, and come around and stay for a good old wholesome time.
And we are
Hero Approved!
have enough to.
And welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
Thank you, Spooky
Hello.
Sprinkles, for the raid. All the hearts and loves for that. Thank you very, very much. So, where we last left off, you guys were traveling to Watford with Gnome in tow.
Well,
No
me
big
bag.
Well, his toe is in the bag.
There is one thing that slowly but surely starts to come back to you as you're doing this. You're not sure how long he can breathe in there.
You're right.
So you did check on him, but it was a very short time after you had tossed him in the bag, just to get his name.
We'll go for like 5 hours. See what happens.
And he said he was doing okay. You guys have cast fly on your horses, and you guys realize that traveling at this pace, it will be late. It will be late into the morning before you guys reach Watford. You're guessing that you either travel all the way through the night or make camp because of the distance left. As you guys are flying on your horses, I do need a perception from everybody.
Do we have background music going? Or is that outside?
Neither.
What am I hearing?
Probably the refrigerator.
What's that chirping?
The refrigerator.
Oh.
That's not normal.
Is it?
Caden, go look. See what that noise is.
So, what do I got for perceptions?
20.
20, 17, 19,
21.
21, 16,
18.
18. Everybody notices that as you are starting to descend,
It's not the fridge.
Okay.
It's like above it.
Okay.
It's the aliens. They've come for us.
It sounds like crickets.
It does.
It's not crickets. It's mechanical.
oh, it's the ceiling fan.
No.
No.
No,
It's
it is the fridge.
it's a fridge. That's a normal noise for a fridge to make. While it's cooling.
I've never heard a fridge make that noise.
Yeah.
I have.
Me neither.
Well, if you've heard it before and you know it's the fridge.
Yeah, I say it's a normal noise.
Okay.
So as you guys, are you going to cast fly multiple times? I don't know if you guys have the ability to.
I can only do it once because inspired words.
I can cast it multiple times, but
Or wait.
Would you be,
it's concentration.
well, you'd have to cast it at one level higher, which means it would have to be cast at level 4. Or 5 if you want to catch all of the horses.
Well, technically, I can cast it twice because I can use my ocarina and then I can use.
But your ocarina is only at level 3.
Right.
You cannot upcast it, which means you can cast fly on yourself. You have to upcast fly in order to get multiple people.
Gotcha. Okay. So then, no, I can only do it once then.
So you guys take that one flight, and as you guys are descending from that flight, you all notice strange, dark shapes flying through the air with great speed coming toward you.
I opened the bag and what did he say his name was? Zizix or something like that? Fizzy? Vizzy.
And as you bring him out, you notice he is unconscious.
Uh-oh. It was only 10 minutes. I put him on the
It's a
ground.
long time without oxygen. We're still flying. What do you mean you put him on the ground?
You said we go down.
You guys are descending.
Here, get out.
Is he breathing?
He is unconscious. You have just tugged him out. You can't tell
Okay.
if he's breathing. You can just barely see him.
Well, if when we're on the ground, I will check his pulse.
Okay, as you bring him out, he is barely breathing.
Whoops.
Well, now we know how long you can last.
Hey, Hakuden, can you just tell me about this? You know, heal him or something?
While you're having this discussion, you can hear, just briefly across the wind,
Ah, it looks like they've landed. This will be much easier now. Yes, it will. Oh, I can't believe we found so many. Oh, I want the one with the fuzzy thing.
What is
Show
it?
yourselves.
What are these?
Wait, I am the fuzzy thing.
And it seems to be coming from those silhouettes in the sky from behind you.
What is it?
Wall of light.
They are quite a distance away.
Oh, then how can we hear them?
They're loud.
Good question, huh?
They're Pacific.
Does it sound?
We
do
would
the
know
voices
if we
sound
heard them.
familiar from my dream?
They're talking to us with
Okay.
ESPN.
No,
Do we
it is,
hear it,
everybody
or-
hears it. It's not telepathic.
How far is quite a distance?
They are, judging by that, easily 200, 250 feet away.
Cool.
Wow, they are loud.
Right?
Vultures.
And they are moving toward you fast.
Oh, I transform.
What are you doing with your unconscious friend in the snow?
Hakunin, do something for him.
So are they far enough away that Mirren cannot see them?
I can see within a mile.
They're close enough you can see them, yes.
I can't define them.
They are silhouettes at the moment. All they look like is large winged beasts.
Well, I transform.
I'm holding my action till they get closer.
Same.
And if they appear to be aggressive, I'm unleashing chain lightning on the bastards.
Okay.
They said they want to eat us.
I was gonna say, it sounds
How much more aggressive?
Wait, did they...
Not everything that wants to eat you is your enemy.
Not in that sense.
I hate you.
What was that, Hakunin?
I'm gonna cast shield on myself then.
Okay.
I would like to cast thaumaturgy
Okay.
and make my voice boom.
Okay.
Hello up there. We're really not worth it, I assure you. Please just go away.
Oh, the cute one looks like she's already trying to beg.
Oh, good lord.
And
I let
they're
out a very loud howl.
they are now
I attempt
about
to howl.
200 feet away from you guys, and you can see that they're starting to fan out.
Waiting until they're in 150 feet.
Oh, they're fanning out? That's disappointing.
Yes. They are starting to fan out. You can see that it looks like they're trying to encircle you guys.
Perfect.
And how close do they have to be?
150 feet.
Outstanding. You watch as they get within 150 feet of you, and they have continued to fan out. They are now, they're about 150 feet away from you guys in the air.
Okay. But then last chance, I'll say loudly.
Oh, two of them begging. Yeah, this is gonna be so much fun.
Beg
I want to
this
hear him
bitch.
scream.
Chain lightning.
Okay, what does that do?
I create a bolt of lightning that arcs towards my target, a target of my choice that I can see within range. 3 bolts then leap from that target to as many as 3 other targets. How far apart are they? If you say 31 feet, I'm going to smack you.
Oh no, much farther apart than that. They've been circling out around Honey.
Okay. How many are there?
5.
Okay. Will you let me redact chain lightning upon information?
Okay. Yes. That's
Thank
why
you.
I kept saying that they're starting to fan out and circle around you.
Right, but... Okay.
I'm also gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Hold on one sec.
1.
Can we see what they are now?
Once I get her thought.
They're silhouette demons.
I'm gonna wait.
I want to use my
Can I see
master
PhD, please?
insightful manipulator.
Okay, and what does that do?
If you spend at least 1 minute observing or interacting with another creature outside combat, you can learn certain information about its capabilities compared to your own. The DM tells you if the creature is your equal, superior, or inferior in regard to 2 of the following characteristics of your choice: intelligence score, wisdom score, charisma score, class level if any, At the DM's option, you might also realize you know a piece of the creature's history or one of its personality traits if it has any.
Okay. So you start to watch these things, trying to get an idea of what they are.
Mm-hmm.
Hakuden, how
Yes.
far does your weapon go?
I'm gonna actually keep it beside me.
Okay. As they start to fan out, a couple of them, well, most of them, wind up in a position where they're not silhouetted by the sun, the setting sun, and you see what look like lions with wings.
Oh, good lord.
And their manes have these spikes that are growing out of them. They have these almost comically large mouths with, even from this distance, you can tell they're just comically large with nasty teeth in them. The tails that come off of them aren't bushy. Instead, you see these flowering spikes protruding. And they continue to circle around you, getting, at this point in time, they are now 100 feet away in the air. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Thank you. New plan, I guess.
Me?
Yes.
What kind of saves?
Yeah, like wisdom intelligence, that way if I can find out information about them.
Most of mine are wisdom.
Go figure out how to use things that creatures have to save against themselves.
Dex would be a big one against my spells.
Because I can only know intelligence score, we can score person score and class level.
Okay. That. Now I need you. Hakuden.
You said initiative?
Yep.
15.
Nybara?
8.
Karana?
19.
Vistra?
13.
Ilfakir?
18.
And Mirren?
12.
Alright. So as these things have almost completed circling you guys in the air, one of them, you watch as his tail whips up and over his head, and it's almost impossible to see, but there's something moving at high velocity. And fantastic.
Cool, and I would be happy about that.
Karana does an 18 hit.
Oh, yeah.
As you are struck with a spike about this big.
Jeez.
That just
I've been in
tears across.
4.5.
Tears across you, dealing 8 points of damage.
9 is fine.
Yeah, she is.
She's hanging
Oh
out
my
on the tree
gosh,
of
what
life.
are they called?
Or the Slesny tree, I mean.
Karana, it is now your turn.
Perfect. And they're still 100 feet away.
They are 100 feet away in the air.
That's okay. Call lightning at 6th level.
Okay.
And then I'd like to use my bonus action to cast Shillelagh on my staff.
Okay.
Alright, and the one that just flung a spike at me is going to become barbecue.
Does it automatically get an attack, or is that a bonus action?
I believe that it can attack on my turn. That's how we've done it before. I don't believe that my spell has summoning sickness.
That's why I'm asking, because I don't know your spells by heart yet.
But I think he's asking if it's a free thing or a bonus action.
When you cast the spell, choose a point you can see under the cloud. So there is, on the initial turn, it's like spiritual weapon. It gets 1 attack.
Okay.
So the one that launched its tail spike at you
Yes.
needs to make a dex save
Yes, please.
of 23.
Okay. Well, it still takes half damage. That is okay. So we'll do that. 2d10. So I need 4d10, please.
I have 3 right there. Wait, how many d10?
I'm casting it at 6th level.
Oh, jeez.
So it's
Okay.
3d10 and then plus 2
I
for
have
every
2
level.
there.
I've got 3
1,
right there.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Oh. Oh. Sad face.
What?
I got 110, 3 3s, and a 2.
And a 4.
And a 4. But... Alright.
Out of curiosity, what would this one be called? 9?
6.
But would it have been
9
if she
for
rolled it?
right.
True.
My dice gave her a 4 and a bunch of 3s, so apparently they didn't like it.
So half of 25 lightning
Gotcha.
damage.
All right. So you watch this thing just barely get out of the way of this lightning bolt, and it arcs over, and you watch as his body spasms a little bit from the electricity.
Does it seem to have been as effective as it should be?
It looks like it looks like he's not happy with what you did.
Perfect.
My die 20s.
Ow.
And then from a slightly different direction, another one, its tail comes up and over, and a spine flies through the air.
Flying enemies.
Vistra, does a 17 hit?
Axel.
Given that I have a...
I was going to ask for that.
Where did it go?
I can hear you.
Where is my...
That's one thing I can't do yet is fly.
My crit's down.
Where is my AC?
Everything
Okay,
right
there it is. Given that I have a 12 AC, yeah, that hits.
All right, this one just grazes you. It doesn't hit you very solid. You only take 6 points of damage.
You're less impaled.
Neither of these spikes are impaling you. They manage to scrape through and cause damage. They're not actually impaling you.
That's reassuring.
Ilfikir.
Yep. They're still 100 feet out.
Yep.
I am...
And at this point in time, they have fully encircled you.
Okay. Do they seem very... Like, they're flying through the air with ease. They seem very dexterous.
They are natural to the air.
Okay.
So debuffs for Dex would be awesome.
Okay. Then I guess... Do you want me to... Mirren, you want to get him?
Yes.
I cast Fly on Mirren.
Yes!
Alright, anything else?
Did you do that?
No.
Okay.
Aware
Because
will be
I'm
flying through
hoping
the air.
one will have disadvantage on that.
Okay.
I'm not going to risk that because it's a save or suck.
Yep.
I can only do it twice. So, I am going to dismount from my horse.
Okay. Will that be all?
And I'll stand protectively in front of Izzy,
Okay.
who's hopefully breathing now more.
From another direction, another tail spike flies through the air and whizzes right by Hockaden's head. Does not make contact.
Patrick, flying through the air, a werewolf with a sword. He's coming for your heads.
Chimeras beware. The fjord.
Werewolf Lord.
Did you say the fjord?
Yeah, the fjord.
I had to make it rhyme fast.
Alright, as you take to the air, Mirren, another one fires at you and did not expect you to have fly. And a tail spike lands right where you were. That brings us to Hockaden.
Ever seen a flying wolf?
They are 100 feet away.
100 feet away. Yeah. How far up are they?
They're 100 feet away.
Okay.
That's taking into account how far horizontally and vertically.
Gotcha. Okay.
Using Pythagorean theorem.
But what is the velocity of a swallow?
An unladen
An
swallow.
unladen swallow.
African or European?
I did
You're African.
Coconuts.
Afro-Pecan.
I'll show you coconuts.
A wooden wall. I know it only goes 15 feet high. But can it be like angled or anything?
I'm not sure.
Can't it be shaped? Like most of the other walls?
Coconut. What's wrong?
I've got pressure here.
It says you can shape the wall in any way you choose so long as it makes one continuous path along the ground.
There you go.
So I could essentially make a dome out of it?
Yeah, but it would be a small dome. It would
Right,
only
you'd have to
it would only be
cover it.
able to affect, I think, 2 people.
It'd still be.
But you could
decent
cover
coverage.
you and Vizzy.
Because it's 50 feet long, 15 feet high. So if I angled it in a circle,
It would be a 25-foot circle.
okay. I'll do that around whoever is closest to me.
So who wants to be inside the wind wall?
Not me.
I'm good.
So we'll say
Okay.
we'll say Vizzy is in that. You are in that. You're not going in.
Because couldn't it fit more than 2 people with it being 25 feet? I'm curious. Because I've looped my firewall around all of us.
That's why I asked who's going to be in it.
God. Sorry. I will choose to stay out of it.
Okay.
Same.
Okay. So it's just you and Vizzy inside the wall.
Okay. Then that'll be the case then.
All right. Anything else out of you?
So when we die, you can come save us.
Right.
I'm gonna protect Busy.
Keep
Okay.
one of the Healy
Vistra.
ones alive.
Okay, so
Keep the
there's
cleric
5 of
alive,
them. They're in a ring 100 feet apart, or 100 feet away from us.
Yes.
Just know I'm gonna have to turn it soon.
I'm just sucking all the heat out of it.
You don't have to suck the heat out of it. It
It's
retains heat so much. I'm just sad I don't have enough.
I'm going to cast a spell that has yet to work for me. I'm going to cast Phantasmal Killer on the one that attacked me.
Okay.
It needs to make a wisdom save.
And that would be an 11.
Haha!
I cast Inspiration of Mirren on Vistra.
Huh?
Go do the woo-woo.
The murderer woo!
The murderous woo!
Murderous
You
flying
smack
woo.
Mistra's butt as you do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Good game!
It's an inspiring spank.
Schlagmick!
Let's see here. I tap into the nightmares of a creature I can see within range, which is 120 feet. And create an illusory manifestation of its deepest fears, visible only to that creature. Target must make a wisdom save. On a failed save, he becomes frightened for the duration. At the end of each of the target's turns, before the spell ends, the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 40-10 damage.
Okay.
Psychic damage.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
And because I cast a spell, I will cast a cantrip for Toll the Dead. He hasn't taken any damage yet, right?
He has.
He has?
Or no, he has not.
Okay.
That is successful.
Darn it. It's fine. It's fine.
It is successful.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you were saying his save was successful.
Sorry,
That's why I corrected myself.
But because we're level 11 now, it's 3 dice.
And we haven't gotten experience in a while. We should be 12, I think.
We haven't no, because we did get our experience already from...
Have we? Because I don't remember getting experience for a while.
Things are going to be a little bit
We
slower
did.
because
Ooh.
of the
9 points of necrotic damage.
Aye. All right.
Well, this might give us the experience we need.
No, it won't.
Yep, I got it.
We're really, really close.
Not this close.
Okay.
Mirren, it is your turn.
I have a flying speed of 60, so I want to double move.
120 feet puts you right up next to it.
Yep. I will find one. Does that leave me with anything I can do?
Bonus action.
Get him, let's nuts back like a Linnell.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, you have to run that by me one more time. So all I heard was get our nuts back.
Get on its back like a Linnell. She's talking about Breath of the Wild.
Oh.
I heard get our nuts back.
I
I'm pretty sure the entire title part of that.
Get our nuts back with Lionel. All right, good answer.
I guess I will use my bonus action to try to grapple with one.
Grapple is an action.
Okay, well, there's not a lot I can do with my bonus action besides like an offhand slap.
Okay.
Bitch
Okay.
Smack him with the pointy end.
I will go for a claw attack then, I guess.
Okay.
Just fly into him with your mouth open.
Just Roomba it.
Are you going after the one that attacked you?
Sure.
Okay.
Put googly eyes and knife on a Roomba.
Oh,
almost a
Axel,
critical.
you're hilarious.
And you know Cat's gonna sit on top of it and ride around with the knife in front.
Sorry.
Yes, my stairs.
A very lot to hit, like over 30.
Okay.
Because I rolled 19.
Why am I doing another row when that's all the ammo?
I don't know.
3.
It's a good question, Aunt. Why are you doing that?
Wow.
I did a really handy dandy pattern.
9 magical slashing.
Okay. All right. Navarra.
Yes.
Although I do have. I did specifically get 2 more scenes.
Navarra, it is your turn.
So I could go a little bit.
And I got nothing from Insightful.
You did not get a minute to study it.
Okay.
You got 6 seconds because combat started.
Good job at remembering to try to use that though.
I was reading it on break. I was reading it on break, and I'm like, I'm being really bad at this.
That was a really good move, though, trying to utilize it.
I was trying
What did
to
you try to do?
utilize
I missed it.
Insightful Manipulator. It's part of the mastermind, which I just kept forgetting to do. I'm going to pull out my longbow and shoot at one of the injured ones.
Okay. The one that attacked Karana, Vistra, or Mirren?
The one that attacked me is currently under attack by me.
The one that attacked Vistra.
Okay.
Good dice roll.
21.
That will hit.
$11 points of piercing.
Nice. Alright. The last one in this ring lifts its tail, throws its spike, rolls a 19 plus something to hit Ilfakir,
Yep, that hits.
24 to hit, and does 4 points of damage as the tail spike swings by you, and I need a concentration save.
Uh-oh.
Marin's about to become a pancake.
No, because
I'm in the sky.
Yeah, but I have to
Oh.
concentrate on fly. Hold on, what am I adding to that?
Constitution.
As a save, right?
Yeah.
15.
You managed to save your spell.
Otherwise I can...
whoa!
Otherwise I would have lucky pointed it, don't worry.
And another spike goes after Karana.
Doesn't he essentially slow fall though if
No.
fly ends?
No, you just...
No, you
Yeah.
drop like a sack of
I
meat.
just read that too.
Yep.
Karana, that is an 18 to hit.
I had to look
Anything
that
over
up
a
and read.
14 will hit me.
You take 7 more points of damage, and the creature starts to, well, let's see if it's smart enough to. Oh yeah, he's smart enough too. He starts to fly, trying to get outside the range of your spell.
Is that the same one that hit me before?
Yep.
Is it my turn yet?
Yes, it is.
He's about to
What is the
ziggy zag.
what is the range of the radius of that spell?
120 feet.
120 foot radius.
Oh no, not radius. Good lord. Where are you?
So it's
60
a
foot radius.
60 foot radius. He is now outside your spell.
Hi, Mel.
I'm Mel.
Hey, Mel.
He is 150 feet away, which puts him outside the radius of your spell.
Better be outside of his own throwing radius too. Otherwise, I'm gonna zap that mofo.
You still have your actions and such to do.
Well, then I'm gonna aim for one of his friends.
The one that attacked Vistra, Hakadin, Miran, or Ilfikir.
Whichever one was hit by the one that hit Vistra, because I don't want to aim for the one that attacked Miran because he's right next to it.
He makes his save.
Yeah. Of course he does.
They're in the air. They're dexterous.
I know!
Yeah, I looked at Mastermind on breaking. I'm like, I need to remember to actually use this.
That one takes half 31.
15?
Yes.
That's an aqueous sword.
Okay. And anything else?
No, that will be it for now, because that's my longest range. I really want to use it Psycho Manipulator.
This creature is very not pleased with what's happening here. Tries one more time to throw a spike at you, and it misses. And you watch as he starts flying at an angle toward the ground and away. He is now outside the range of your spell.
Okay.
Ilfikir.
Yep. Never mind. I am going to hold my action until Miran can get a hold, until one of them either lands or Miran can get a hold of one and kind of get it grappled a bit.
Okay.
You could just chop off its wings.
Like I said.
2 spikes hurl through the air, one at Hakadin, one at Miran. Hakadin,
Coming right back.
you've got a 12 AC, so this hits you.
I was gonna say, does it go through the wind wall? If it's
Oh,
not
hey,
elements?
good call. No, it does not. Thank you for reminding me of that. It flies. It flies toward you and deflects off the wind wall. At which point in time, this creature starts to fly down towards the ground and away as well. He is outside of the range of Call Lightning. The one with Miran attacks.
I was gonna say if I'm getting a spike launched, I better be the one I'm with. So the different one, it might hit the thing I'm targeting.
No, the one that's with you, he's not throwing a spike at you.
Okay.
Because I remember that you were in combat. He is actually going to start clawing and biting at you.
We can try to throw a spike instead. That's fine.
And none of his attacks are successful.
Okay.
His highest roll was a 12.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Which brings us to Hakadin.
I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon towards them, but it's not gonna get there.
Okay.
And that will be pretty much the end of my turn because I don't have anything that will be in range of hitting him.
Okay. Vistra?
Did the one that I cast my spell on, has he gone yet?
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
Sorry, I'm not sure which one he is in order, so.
Oh, he failed miserably.
Yes! Ha 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 ha.
Ha ha ha.
Ha 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 ha. Ouch, man, dark.
Ha 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 ha.
Not bad. Not bad at all. That would be 23 points of psychic damage.
23?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not
And that's
easy
my
to
turn.
unroll these things without getting it.
And he is roughly 125 feet away now.
Oh, did he move?
Yep.
All of them are fleeing my lovely lightning storm because it's actually.
Well, then I will
damage.
move forward 30 feet. So
Okay.
he stays within the needed distance. And I'm gonna cash. Wait, no, I can't.
You gonna cash?
I'm
Cash
gonna
your time?
cash me outside.
Cash
How
me
am I
outside.
back?
Kate, is there a knitting needle on that table? Yeah. Can I have it, please? Do not throw it. Thank you. Just asking.
I'm going to cast Toll the Dead because there really isn't much else I can do. Or wait. No, he's too far away for that. Never mind.
Thank you very much for that football chick.
Yay, football chick, thank you.
Thank you. Hi, football chick.
I can't do any other myself.
It's a rotisserie.
Oh, no, I can do
Soldiers.
that.
So you're
Are any of them within 40 feet of each other?
No.
We'll do it anyways. I'm going to cast Synaptic Static on him.
And that has a reach of 120 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's my only other spell that has that far of a reach.
It is successful.
Sweet. Bzz, that was an intelligence save?
It's successful.
Okay. Let me double
maybe dexterous, but they're
check
not.
that one.
So
Just to
I'm trying
be sure.
Find out with
If the
because I think
damage is insty or if there's
a rider on it.
Yeah.
You're up next.
What is the point of unraveling it to ravel it back up?
because it's easier once it's in an actual ball.
The way they have them packaged, lots of times loops of yarn will fall off the side and it'll knot.
Yeah.
And it'll knot in such a way that you end up losing yarn because you have to cut it.
Yep. So
Okay.
rolling it up, at least you know it's more consistent from where it's coming from.
You just can't roll it too tight because otherwise it takes down the integrity of the yarn. Like there's an art to it.
I don't know how many times I watched my grandma
3,
ball yarn.
Bobby
6,
pins. Use bobby pins to hold
8.
the ends in.
That's what I've been doing. Or the really tiny binder clips work really well too.
Come on, boxcars.
10.
It's dead.
Is it really?
It had 10 hit points left.
I did so much more damage than that though.
The moment you said 10, I'm like, yep, okay, it's dead.
15.
You watch as the body falls from the sky, and there's this plume of snow that pops
I did
up.
35 points of damage. That's 25 wasted damage.
It is very dead.
Told you!
Pate!
Mirren, unless you want to do something else, Vistra. Okay.
I'm going to grapple.
You are going to attempt to grapple it?
Yep.
I'm so disappointed in overkill.
What is your athletics check? Yes, very much splat rage, Dad.
Do not break my
I'm also raging now.
Don't break my
Okay.
Try to grapple better.
Okay.
Yelling makes grappling better.
It does.
Kebab flesh.
20.
20. How are you grappling it?
I'm just going to
Now,
wrap my arms around
I
it.
want to remind you, this is a large creature.
Okay, then I will wrap myself around one of its wings.
Okay.
Around the base of the wing if I can get my arms all the way around.
It's kind of fun getting it stuff in.
We'll say yeah.
And then I'll like flip my body around to try to grapple with my thighs too. Around the back of it.
Okay, that'll be a disadvantage.
Well, okay, I'm just saying so like if I get around the wing, I'm going to try to like get my whole body on top. I try not to be quotable.
You're trying to lay across its back.
Yes.
Okay.
And
So saying you were trying to grapple with your legs.
Right. What I was like.
That's where my brain went on that one. If you're just trying to lay across its back.
You're trying to like jujitsu wrap it.
I'm trying to word my actions.
He's trying to grapple it like one of the French girls, okay? Like
I'm trying to
got
word it so that Axel can't quote it easily.
Don't worry about it. You're trying to mount the manticore.
Manticore, that's the name.
And
I knew it.
I could not think of the name. I knew exactly what.
I'm going to attempt to assert my weight to drive towards the ground.
Well, that and my brain immediately goes. The last
Once I
one.
have control of its wing, I'm going to try to bring it down.
Okay. We're going to do another opposed strength on this one.
Okay.
And this is just a straight roll.
Okay. Just strength?
Yep, just a straight strength roll.
Okay. 17.
17. So as you wrap your arms around this thing's wings, it immediately causes it to lose balance in the air.
Mm-hmm.
As you drive into this thing, trying to force it down toward the ground, it does resist. I mean, this thing's used to being in the air.
Sure.
And It gets its wings out in such a way that it is not falling uncontrolled.
Okay.
But it is falling nonetheless.
I mean, you guys see me up there, and I'm wrestling with it. It's like starting to come down.
Perfect.
How far down do I get it?
You're...
Because if I have 4 attacks, I'm going to use every attack to bring it down more.
You can't.
Okay.
This is technically movement that you're using. Trying to force it using your fly.
While I'm grappled, can I also try to claw at it?
You would have to let go of the grapple.
So I can't do anything else with my 3 attacks besides let go of the grapple.
Grapple is your attack, and you have wrapped your arms around its wing. If you want to attack with your claw, you have to let go of the wing. There is no other way about it.
Can you bite?
Well, I have bite.
You would do 1d4 damage.
You've given me bite. So I can bite it 3 times while I'm grappling.
Okay.
Okay.
Nom that sounds good. Does that trigger my held action?
When he's done.
Okay.
Because I also... Ooh, jeez. Well, I'm going to use the no-nat 1 on that. We have one, right?
I used one. I don't think we got another one, did we?
We got one today. I don't know if we had
No,
one saved.
never mind. So that is a... That's disappointing.
You go to bite this thing.
Hold on. I might... Even though I rolled a 2, it might still hit in a way. 8, 11, 13.
Yeah, you definitely do bite.
Okay.
But you're not doing any damage.
You gently kiss the back of its neck.
This thing has a really thick hide.
You're nibbling it.
You're nomming on it, but
You do psychic damage. Who's tasty now?
Nom nom nom, you taste like baby back ribs.
20 to hit.
If you had ended that sentence with baby.
10 magical piercing. Because I get...
bite is not magical, is it?
You told me all my attacks are magical when I'm in werewolf form.
Okay, before combat you changed.
Yes, I changed... I changed before combat.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he did say that he went boof.
That he went awoo.
Okay.
And then I also said I howled real loud, but that kind of got glossed over too. Not that
No,
I
I
would do
got
anything.
the rage.
Okay. No, not with the rage.
That
the
From the
howl?
ground, yeah.
The howl had no effect on him.
You know.
It will now.
Is that cocked? Somebody at the table? Or is that 11?
Yes. No,
Yeah.
that's cocked.
Okay.
That's equally 11 and 4.
Okay. 29 to hit.
It looks like it's
Yeah.
a jellyfish now.
Are you rolling with advantage?
Yes.
Why?
Because I'm raging, and I have the...
Rage doesn't give you advantage.
Well, reckless attack. Sorry, I am reckless attacking.
Okay. That needs to be announced.
I am recklessly attacking.
Okay.
Because
that means I get advantage on my next attack.
You do.
Against
Yep. I'm sorry. So 15 magical piercing.
You have a plus 11 to damage.
For nothing.
Rage adds damage.
But if
Two.
you
Strength.
apply
No,
that,
I get 3 from rage right now.
Okay, so 3.
Plus 4 from strength.
That's 7.
Yep. 4 from the die, and
Okay.
then
Okay.
yeah. That was maximum bite.
That would be 30. Okay.
I watched it.
All right. And that would be you. Your held action. What do you want to do?
Disintegrate. On the one that's grappled.
Roll a hit.
He has to roll a dex save.
Uh-oh. Whoops, I disintegrated Murin.
That is 21.
Are you kidding me? At disadvantage?
From what?
Does grapple
He's
give him
grappled.
disadvantage on a dex save?
Grapples should give disadvantage on a dex save. You drilled that into us.
He's in the air, falling.
So how can he dodge then?
Wouldn't that still be disadvantage?
Have you shooting trap?
Okay. Then I miss.
19 on the disadvantage die.
I miss.
That's what the end was.
And Naibara.
I'm shooting at the same one I shot before.
You can't.
That one's dead, that's right. I'm gonna shoot at the one that had been attacking Karana.
Okay.
19 to hit.
Yep.
Nice. 13 points of piercing damage.
Incapacitated is the one that has disadvantage on dex saves. Grappled simply makes it so it has 0 to movement speed.
Ah, my mistake.
How much damage?
13.
Thank you.
13 piercing.
Alright. And the one that attacked Ilfikir originally is attacking again.
Bite me.
No, he's doing a tail spike.
Even better.
And he misses. And then he starts to fly outside of the range of the spell. So the only one that's within range of the spell right now is the one grappled by Mirren. They are all roughly 125 feet away, with the exception of the one that went nose first into the snow.
Mm-hmm.
The one that fled first continues to flee and is now out of sight as it has landed. Roughly 130 feet away, with the hills and whatnot, he is not visible to you. It is now your turn. There are 1, 2, 3 of them, 2 of which are 125 feet away. One of them is trying to control his descent with a Mirren on its back.
What? Not gonna stick around? Huh?
Who's begging now?
Exactly. Alright. Well, I'm not going to drop that because it seems to be a decent, sad excuse for a magical creature deterrent.
Do you suffer from swarms of manticores?
Try Claritin D.
Try Call Lightning.
Claritin D. Claritin Druid. The clear all for all passages.
Right. How high up in the air are Mirren and his grappled manticore?
There you go. Take Claire again.
75
Oh my god.
feet.
75 feet.
No, I mean a druid. What is your dirty mind?
It's not holy water.
He's got that.
Actually,
You quite alright. No.
Breathe, Gibbs.
that would be interesting. I'm going to do that.
You can do this.
Be gone, puppies.
Your chair is squeaking a little bit.
It's too far away. Alright, then what I would like to do is move to where roughly I think that Mirren and the Manticore are going to be coming down.
How much is your movement speed?
30 feet.
You get 30 feet closer.
Okay. And if it's not dead by the time that it hits the ground, I would like to begin preparing. Yeah. I would like to begin to prepare blood.
Poot.
Okay. And you said that you had dropped your Call
No.
Lightning spell?
No, I'm still holding it. Light is an instant.
No, I making sure I didn't hear that you had dropped Call Lightning.
No, I'm keeping it up because it seems to be a decent manticore turret.
Okay.
Dog poop.
Ilfikir.
Yes. They're all considerable distance away.
The only one that's not 125 feet away is the one that Mirren is grappling currently.
Cowards.
Alright, I am going to move my full 30 feet towards one of the ones that's 125 feet away
Okay.
to bring them within range. And then, just for good measure, I am going to magic missile them at 3rd level.
Okay. That would give you a choice of the one that attacked Hawkeden or the one that attacked you.
The one that that attacked me.
Okay.
3. So I'll give me 5 of them. Who's begging now, ugly? 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
18.
That's pretty sassy.
You watch as each of the missiles slams into the body of this thing. There's the jostling as it's flying through the air. The one that attacked Hakuden disappears behind some of the hills. The one that's with you, Mirren, tries to shake you off. I need an opposed grapple.
18.
20.
Okay.
He manages to shake his wing free from you.
Okay.
He does not dislodge you from his back. Because I did not beat your roll by that much. But he now has control of his descent and ascent. That would be his action. So now with his movement, he starts flying toward the one that had been attacking Ilfakir. You are now heading the opposite direction of your party.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Another 50 feet away, which puts him just outside lightning bolt range, but not quite close enough to Ilfakir's friend. Hakuden.
They all seem to be retreating, huh?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to. How far away are they?
2 of them are out of sight. One of them is 125 feet away. The other one is probably closer to 90 feet away.
Okay. I am going to. Yeah, I'm going to drop my wind ball.
All right.
And how bad do both of them appear to be?
You're not sure. The physiology of a creature like this is beyond you.
Okay, so they don't look like they're bleeding all that badly?
They're also 90 and 125 feet away, so fine detail like that is hard to see.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I will do the closest one with a... what the heck, we'll go with a moonbeam. At 3rd level.
Boom.
Okay.
So... So it has to make a Constitution saving throw or take full damage.
On the beginning of its turn.
Yep.
Or, wait, is it at the start of the turn or at the end of the turn?
Let's see. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain.
Now, I do want you to understand one very important thing. This is the one that has Mirren on its back.
Oh, that was the
No.
closest one.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
He said the closest one.
Well,
Sorry.
he shook me off his wing, though.
Off the wing, but not his back. That's why I said he didn't beat your roll by that much, so he shook his wing free, but not you.
Another thing about Moonbeam, it forces any shapeshifted creature back into its original form.
Right. So can I talk about that then? Because I wasn't aware that Mirren was.
That's why I let you know.
Thank you.
I didn't know
In which
Moonbeam
case I'm going to
did that.
step,
It'll revert a shapeshifter back to
use
its normal form.
my movement speed to get within range of the other one to cast Moonbeam on that one.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Double
Vistra?
Moonbeam all the way.
I don't think there's anything left I can do.
Open a portal to the element of water and let them fly into it.
When all else fails, just use a rift.
We can yeet them into the rift.
Endorsed by Mirren's back.
I will cast Distant Whispers at the one that Mirren has grappled.
What's the distance of it?
60 feet? It's... How far away is it?
It's way far. It's 125. Because the one that I was shooting at was 125, and his flew back in that direction.
Gotcha.
Right?
Never mind then.
Okay. Just making sure.
Then there's...
From where you are, seeing as you chase down yours,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to be closer to 100, 110 feet from you.
Okay. Then there isn't anything I can do right now. I will
move bonus action.
I don't really have anything that I can do as a bonus action
gotcha.
unless I cast a spell.
Gotcha.
But I will double move, or I will start moving back to the party.
Okay. Mirren,
Mm-hmm.
you are on the back of this thing and it seems to be retreating with you.
Okay, I'm just going to recklessly attack and pummel into the back of it with my claws.
Okay.
Grip at those thighs.
You are still about 70 feet in the air on its back.
Fine.
I checked. I had to make sure fly wasn't associated with distance.
No, fortunately it's not.
Just letting you know I'm covering my
Fortunately, it's
bases.
19 to hit.
Doing
Yes.
the responsible thing here.
When it falls, just Mirren just stays up there and just goes, woo.
Like the Acme Roadrunner.
15
Yes.
magical piercing. Or slashing, whatever it is, for claw.
Yep. Slashing.
Slash. Oh my god.
Scratch versus puncture.
14 to hit.
Not so much. That ties his AC.
Ooh, okay. 29 to hit.
Yes.
$18 magical slashing. Pierce. Yeah, slash. One more attack.
And this thing, as this attack hits him, you feel the entire body of this thing shudder, and it starts to descend.
Okay. I will keep riding its back while it's descending.
Okay.
And for this last strike, I'm going to say, so you wanted to eat me, huh? Oh my god, 19 instead of 20. 30 to hit.
Go for the spinal tap.
Oh, those suck. If you've ever had one, they hurt.
18 slashing.
It is dead.
Never left, so I can imagine.
Anything else out of you?
Since I still have the effects of fly active, I'll just ride it till it gets close to the ground and get off.
Okay. Navarra.
Quote me. I said it. I said what I said.
Okay. So we've got some that already ran away.
2 that are dead.
2 that are dead.
1 that is roughly, from where you are, probably closer to 130 feet away.
I'm gonna shoot that one. I'm gonna not shoot that one.
There is an arrow that wings by you, relatively close.
It's an 11.
Sorry.
The one that was attacking Ilfakir vanishes from everybody but Mirren's sight.
Was that the one that was within my moonbeam?
Yes.
Okay. So does it still have to make a Constitution saving throw, or?
It started its turn in your moonbeam, so yes.
Okay. So that is 16 points of radiant damage. If it didn't make it save.
And it continues, as I said, flying forward and disappears out of sight for everybody but Mirren. For all intents and purposes, everybody with the exception of Mirren is out of combat.
I would like to march up to the dead manicore.
I would like to mount my horse and ride as fast as I can in the direction of Mirren.
Okay.
I'm only 70 feet away.
And continuing at a bit of an angle.
I'm going to try to attempt to steer the carcass back the other way. As it's falling, I'm going to...
So Karana's going towards the Manicore. Ilfakir is mounting up and starting to ride towards Mirren. Hakkinen, what are you doing?
I'm going to pick up the gnome and head to the Manticore as well.
Okay. Vistra?
I am making my way back to the party.
Okay, you're there.
Okay. I'm trying to group up with everybody.
Okay, Navarra?
I'm gonna ride with Ilfi here.
Okay.
I'll do the whole like action movie thing. Put my arm down and like as I'm riding past you.
She never dismounted.
Oh, never mind. We're not cool.
We can still high five when we're going.
Miriam.
High five with the leather.
No, I need a strength.
Okay.
Hold on
It's
to
gonna
the
be a long
200 pounds of dead manicore weight.
More or less.
We're playing D&D. What are you doing?
She's playing with the cat.
19 strength save.
19. It is not an easy feat trying to steer dead weight. As you are attempting to do this, you notice that the manticore that had been fleeing is no longer fleeing. It is now charging right at you.
Fine. Did it not see what I did? That's fine.
Thinking you easy prey goes to take you off the back of this creature with a few well-timed attacks.
Okay.
The first thing he does is he claws at you. Rolling a 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And absolutely nothing happens.
I was going to say, hey, what damage type is that?
And then he goes to bite at you. And I mean, it's got this gigantic, comically large mouth. So when it goes to bite down, its mouth covers you from shoulder halfway down your ribs. And he goes, Hum.
No, I'm just imagining when it goes to claw me, it's like, oh, it scratched my back.
Its entire mouth is now wrapped, like I said, from shoulder down halfway your ribs. And he is sitting there just
Mirren's got new
trying to
poncho.
tear apart at you.
So this is what the inside of a manicore mouth looks like.
I do need you to roll a dexterity.
Fine. Is this something I can get?
No.
It's not
Danger
a sense.
It's not a danger sense.
All right.
This is just whether or not you can stay on the back of the beast.
12.
12? No. You find yourself ripped from the back of the beast.
As I realize my legs are leaving the back of the first, I'm going to try with one last push to push the manicore back towards my party. Since I already was guiding it the other way, as I come off that back, I'm going to try to just kick it off.
And you find yourself in a very interesting situation here.
Being shaken around like a chew toy.
But at the same time, you have the effects of flight on you. Yeah.
Fly the other way with it.
I become a tug toy.
Nice. He starts shaking his head while you're on the back of the beast, and then you come off the beast and you stop moving because fly takes effect. And he's like,
I'm going to use my claw attack to claw inside its mouth.
Oh.
Okay, I'm not quite sure you get this. His head
is over my shoulder, right?
As you hear, you can't get into his mouth with
It's
that
got
hand because it's
Go
got
up his
your arm
nose.
in his mouth. You
With the
have
other
this one that you can go at his head, but not into.
Like, aim your claws into his nose.
Then,
Or
yeah.
his eyes.
I will.
The nose is more fun.
I will rake across the eyes.
Okay, roll the hits.
Rainbow of pain.
Recklessly attacking.
Okay.
That is how I remember that.
20 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
He rainbows of pains. Yep.
The claws.
19 slash.
That's
Magically.
a lot of pain.
Okay.
And I will rake once again.
I can't feel my chin. Why not?
Novocaine.
Oh.
I'm just guessing.
Oh, I know why.
Why?
Thought you're from North Dakota, dude.
Oh, it's just cold out?
Cast fireball. See what happens.
23 to attack.
Yeah.
Okay. 20.
Damage?
Yep.
Good God. And your first attack goes and it rakes across its eyes and the head starts to do this and then you just... And You have slain yet another manticore.
Okay.
His mouth releases as he falls to the ground.
And suddenly you're
No,
falling.
listen,
again.
just
I'm
grab.
flying.
He's
grab
flying.
the
He
grab the
doesn't
mane
fall.
on that one.
Yeah, I'll grab it by the mane and kind of fly it back too.
Roll me a strength. This
You have
thing
one
is
manticore
a
in each
large
hand.
creature.
A strength what?
What'd you roll?
I roll a 1.
Oh no.
You, as you grab onto this thing to try and carry it, you feel yourself descending to the ground.
Okay. Well, holding on to it, I'll still use the effects of fly to glide back.
Yeah, you're, in essence, at this point in time, slow falling.
Okay.
And we will say that you are out of combat for the moment.
I'll just add.
So I just guided 2 manticores back towards the party.
Okay.
Dead.
You guys, Naivara and Ilfakir, you catch up to Miran. Or Hakaden, Karana, Vistra, you wind up at one of the other dead manticores. At this point in time, you two are about 140 feet away from those 3.
You guys good?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm plenty good.
Why didn't it work?
You might not have the permission to.
Damn it, that's right. I have no permission anymore.
Hakaden, how's our gnome friend?
Directly funding terrorism.
Absolutely.
Yes,
wrong.
except for we're too far apart. It would go off in between us.
That would be a 1.
Dang it.
I just changed your permissions. You should be able to do that now. So,
Oh, thank you.
what would you guys like to do now that you're out of combat?
Loot.
Loot what?
Manticore.
It's a
Right.
giant, fuzzy, leathery beast.
So
Yeah.
take the
I
fuzzy
want,
leather.
let's say I want either hide, teeth, or spikes.
Or all 3.
Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna say
Roll
we
me.
might as well field dress it. More meat.
Exactly. Ooh,
Roll
yeah.
a survival.
Because you got
It's neat.
you got the teeth, you got the claws. You
It got lost,
fur,
but
you got the
Hakuden asked
spikes.
about the gnome.
The gnome seems to be unconscious, but his breathing is better.
Okay.
19.
19. You have no idea how to field dress this thing.
Really?
You've never run into a manticore before.
But doesn't it have the same basic construct as, like you said, a lion with the tail? So
Yeah,
normal
so as you start
four-legged
to
beast.
as you start to tear into this thing like a normal field dress would, it is not a lion with wings.
It's something.
So the whole entire physiology of this thing is different than what you were expecting. You're
As
not
she's-
sure how to field dress it.
As she's working on it, I would like to use survival to try to observe and make my own conjecture.
You're 140 feet away
I was landing when that thing was landing.
from her.
Right, we're at a different one than you two are.
Okay, well I could see 140 feet away.
Mira, do you think we should
Not through the foothills.
get the spikes from one of these?
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe some.
And
teeth
as
claws,
I'm
too.
doing
Yeah.
this, I'm gonna. You guys, this is weird. This
Describe
is
it in detail.
Yeah, like I'm like
Describe in detail what you're doing.
lifting a paw, looking at things. I've never seen anything like this. It's very weird.
I actually would like to take out like a notebook and start sketching it. Like do a quick
Between the two of you, you wind up with 6 spikes.
The intros of the core wind round and round and round and round.
I'm just imagining one of Sokka's drawings.
Kind of an anatomy on this thing.
Yeah.
For my,
Why did
my
you-
sage work.
Why did you make me? Why did you draw me firebending? I thought it would look cooler.
So you guys investigate these creatures a little bit.
Say when I
Field
get back,
dressing
I'll
it and
do
trying
the
to make
drawing.
food out of it. Its anatomy is foreign enough that most of it is destroyed.
That's okay. I mean, as long as I can get a trophy out of it.
We still have 2 more corpses if we learn from the first one.
Right.
That's true.
That's what I was trying to suggest.
Are you dragging the other one back?
Well, I landed the other 2 within the 140 feet from the other one.
Yeah, but I mean, like, are you dragging them over?
If I
the
can,
pile?
if I'm strong enough to.
I mean, we can
You
always try
could,
tying
but it's going to
ropes.
tire you out. If
That's
you
fine.
if you draw both
We
of them
have our
140 feet.
Horses.
Yeah, we can
Let's
tie
just
it to
tie
our
a rope
horses.
and drag them that
Like,
way.
you can
No,
drag
I'll just do
one
it the
while
hard way.
dragging-
You asked if he was going to drag him, and that's what I was answering.
Yeah, I didn't mean both of them.
I would like to inspect the butchering job that Karana did on the first one.
She butchered the butchering job.
and try to see the ways that it wasn't cut up well, and try to use survival to fix it for the next course.
With your chef knowledge.
I'd like to
Chef
try-
and my high survival.
I'd like to try again on the third one if allowed, now that I've got a little bit better. Although someone should probably keep an eye out for the other two that are still alive.
Yep,
17.
I'm still on the horse.
That's actually
I'm
less than what she
scanning, and I've got my bow out still.
It's the anatomy is just foreign enough that you're not quite sure how to do it.
Okay.
I think we should probably continue on towards Watford if we want to reach there before, you know.
Yeah,
do you want to just keep traveling through the night, or do we want to stop and camp now?
No, did any of you guys get hurt? I didn't.
I got
A
snapped
little
like
bit,
once.
No,
I did
just
too.
a scratch.
She says that like an entire arm is falling off.
No, it was like.
Why don't we
Only
give
your
the
arm has
horses
been taken off before.
a break?
No, that was your
a
leg.
short break for them to be able to calm down, and we can give them food, and then.
See if the gnome will live.
Well, Hakuden said he's doing all right.
He just hasn't woke up.
I think we should just keep moving. He said we're not far from Watford.
Hey, wait, the gnome's unconscious. We can start flying anyway. Because he doesn't care.
I don't want to use any more magic, just in case we get to set up one again.
I would agree with that. Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah, because we don't have to move at a break.
How was flying? Was it enjoyable? Did you stow your tray table before the descent? Did you hit any turbulence?
As
A little
you
bit.
start making your way toward Watford, yes.
A creature put me in its mouth.
For my trophy.
Lucky.
You wind up with 8.
Cool.
You guys start making your way toward Watford, and not much else happens as you're traveling. Though the sun is starting to set, it is getting late in the day. Are you guys going to travel through the night? Not exactly sure how long it's going to take you, as the gnome's guess on distance was off. Night is falling and you are not at Watford.
Yeah, if that's the case, maybe we should stop. Mirren, can you see Watford from here? I'm sure they have lights.
Can I see lights within a mile?
No.
No.
I think we should stop and rest, post watches in case the other two Manticore decide that they want to be stupid.
We're more than a mile away.
Then yeah, we might as well stop.
Yeah.
And we have no frame of reference for those creatures, correct?
Lion.
Like,
Flying
I mean,
lion.
obviously flying lion, but I mean,
when we stories.
You guys have
That's
not.
fine.
You guys haven't run into any personally. Hakuden, do me a favor and just roll me a D100.
When she was
D100?
right? But I'm saying, would like Vistra? Would she have read about manticores or? That's what I'm wondering.
Your other bookie character.
What I want to know is why the heck there were an entire pride of Manticore
16?
randomly in the
60.
woods.
60.
60? Okay. Between you and Vistra chit-chatting about these things, you guys do come across the consensus of what these creatures are. You're fairly certain that they're manticore.
I was gonna say, or maybe I'm thinking of a different campaign. Never mind.
Different campaign.
Okay.
Darn it, we should have just taken a whole head. Because it's cold enough it wouldn't be
Correct.
rotted.
Correct. Large creature.
Oh. So.
The head would be as big as Dozer.
Ooh. I'd be a fun wall mount.
It would be the wall.
I mean, the entire head would be the glass doors of that China hutch.
Jeez.
So, you guys are deciding to take a rest. How are you guys going about doing this?
I'll watch.
I'll watch. I say we might as well just take.
I don't really need a rest right now.
I don't.
Well, then we'll do this the easy way. Everybody roll me a d6.
Six.
All right. Rest goes without any concern. Morning rolls around, and you are all captivated by the sight that there is a gnome boiling snow and trying to wash himself with the boiled snow water.
I approve of this.
Ah, well, congratulations, we're much closer than I thought we'd be. I can't. Did you realize?
Wait, hold on. How are we much closer than you thought we'd be, but you gave us the wrong estimate in the first place?
Do you realize I fell unconscious inside an extra?
So how was that anyway?
I passed out.
How
That
long?
was really scary.
Before you pass out.
Yeah, how long did you last?
I don't know. Time is very weird in extra dimensional pockets.
Did you count
Well, while you were out, we killed 3 manticores.
out of 5?
You should have the ability to do that, Ron.
It's. I wonder if when you switched everything,
He's VIP, not a mod.
Yeah, but the system that uses for the quotes is a different system than
Mhm.
Yeah, there.
than Twitch's VIP and mod.
I thought I'd change that. We'll see if that works. Go ahead and try again.
I don't know if we want to let him add quotes when he's buzzed.
Buzzed fireballs forever.
I think, looking where we are at here, we should only be a couple hours away.
Well, okay, so you were in the bag for 10 minutes.
Is that how long I was in there?
Yeah.
Wow, time really does feel weird in extra dimensional pockets.
What'd you see? What was it like?
It was black.
It was just total blackness.
Yeah, the only light I had was what I could generate from my candle, and it only went like a few inches.
Did you see anything else?
Black.
Did you hear anything?
No.
Did you feel anything?
No.
You had a pencil in your hand when I grabbed you the first time.
Yeah, I was taking notes.
How? It was dark.
By candlelight.
By candlelight.
I wonder if we got you a hollow reed.
I mean, one of the things that was really neat is I set the candle on nothing, and it stayed there.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you feel like you're floating or like you're on ground?
Yes.
Whoops.
I mean, both at the same time. It was a really weird feeling.
If we stacked a bunch of hollow reeds together and tied them to make you a straw, and stuck the straw in the bag of holding connected to you, I wonder if you could breathe through it.
Wanna try?
That would assume we knew how deep the extra dimensional pocket was.
That's true.
True.
You want to try again?
I think let's just
No.
keep moving on towards Watford, shall we?
I don't want to pass out.
Let's just keep riding. I would really prefer to not have to deal with those stupid flying lions again.
Well, we killed most of them.
Flying lions?
We just talked
you
about
ran
this.
into manticores.
Yeah, she said we killed 3. I said we killed 3 out of 5.
I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted right now.
By boiling snow?
No, by you asking all the questions.
She said that before I asked questions.
Let's go.
Mounting up on my horse and...
It's
I'm gonna offer
It's no excuse.
Thank you.
Pass the hot potato gnome.
All right, so you guys travel for another few hours into the morning. Sun has risen proper. You figure, judging by what's going on here, it's about 10 in the morning, and all of a sudden, Vizzy turns. Wait, hold on. We gotta go that way.
You sure?
Yep, we're home. We gotta go that way. And he points to a larger collection of foothills that are a little bit taller than the rest. And as you make your way that direction, you see that in one of the foothills, there is some of the stone looks slightly worked. And then he hops off the horse. Guys, stay here for just 1 second. I'll be right back. He runs up to where the stones are, and you see him place his hand on a stone, and you watch as the face of the rock.
Why is it always gnomes?
Cool.
All right, doors open. Let's go. And as you make your way to this foothill, you notice that what you saw dropping was the stone falling down and making steps that lead underground.
I vaguely remember now once of us being told that Watford was underground, but I think Loxy knew that, not Ilfakir.
And away we go.
Yay, we made it to Watford.
And you guys enter into Watford. As you descend the stairs, you are hit by a cacophony of noise. The sound of chains, gears, wood.
Wow.
Creaking.
That was palatable.
And once you get to the bottom of these stairs,
Maybe.
as you get to the bottom of the stairs, you wind up on this large circular platform. And when you look about, you see strewn across a bunch
You have
of
Her face said
pulleys and ropes hanging from the ceiling. As you look over the edge, staring down, you see this giant shaft that goes down as deeper than anything that you have seen. Even the mines in Ironhaven aren't this deep.
This place go by the alternate name of Moria.
Right. And this hole in the ground continues to drop, and you see about every 50 feet cargo nets. Kind of curled up on the edge of landings. And Vizzy walks over, and you see this contraption that looks like a box with levers sticking out of it, reaches up, grabs one, and you feel the entire thing lurch. And then ropes start spinning, and the entire platform starts to descend at a breakneck speed.
Little warning!
Like, for a brief moment, you swear your feet came off the ground. It went...
How are the horses handling this?
They are freaked.
Tower of Terror.
I'm gonna try and...
Kind of, sort.
I'm gonna try and keep my horse calm.
And then, as you're continuing down, it doesn't take much. Once you guys put your hands on them, they realize, okay, we're with, and, you know, Bill's
You're
helping
okay.
out a little
We're
bit.
just as freaked as you are.
And as you descend, you drop 50, 60, 70, 80 feet, and it's twice as fast as any modern elevator. This thing is just...
Oh. No, thank you.
Yeah, I don't like elevators.
Right? And as you guys are descending, all of a sudden you watch as this gnome shoots up through the middle of this shaft. Just zoom! About 30 feet ahead of you, and then all of a sudden the cargo net goes... poof, poof, zoom.
Oh god, it's Willy Wonka's
Yeah.
elevator.
No, it's a free-flying gnome. Shoots up 30 feet ahead of you, and all of a sudden that rolled up cargo net that you saw goes, whoop. He drops into it, and it rolls up.
That's kind of terrifying. Like,
And Busy's like,
Very
oh, good,
cool.
they
I
finally
like
got
that.
they finally got the timing on that.
Sorry, did you say finally?
Yeah.
it comes out too soon. They smash
Actually,
it.
yeah, that happened for the longest time. And then we got that figured out, but then there was the time where they wouldn't come up quite fast enough, and you'd watch as they get launched. It was kind of scary.
Well, now that you say that you finally figured it out, can I do that?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Okay.
We don't have people as big as you, so that'd be a really good test.
But yeah.
I'm down. Let's do it.
You'd be amazing as a test subject. Anybody else want to try? We really.
I'm
need-
good, thank you.
I
You know,
do.
just in case.
I prefer not to become a pancake today.
Just in case.
And
but
now I
before-
need a dexterity save from everybody.
Shit.
Really?
Danger sense?
Nope. You have no idea this is coming.
Nope.
Dexterity save?
Yep.
I'm okay with that.
Yep.
Anybody roll under a 13?
Not me.
Yep.
Oh, cock it in two.
The teacher's ruins.
All of a sudden, the entire platform goes boom,
Oh god.
and you watch as Karana and Hakunen go boom, as
Right
momentum and inertia catches onto them, and they just fall to the ground.
Right off the horses.
Yeah.
Like all
The
the
horses
horses
are like-
is going over the front of the horse's neck, like when they come to a sliding stop.
Yep. Both of you just right off your saddles.
I'm gonna try not to laugh. Too late.
All right. Well, we're here. I'm gonna see about getting you. Well, actually, yeah. We have chambers. You can be guests for a little while. I gotta go turn in my things, but I will let them know that you have something from the mechanical creatures, and we'll get you set up for that. It won't be me, but somebody will be here to help you with this.
Thank
And,
you.
I mean, I really appreciate this. Thank you for finding my
Bless
thing
you.
for me. Yeah, bye.
Bye.
And he toddles off.
Sit up. Ugh.
And as he starts toddling off, all of a sudden he stops. Oh wait, I said I'd take you to your rooms. I'm sorry.
Special.
He turns around and starts walking you through a couple of hallways.
Oh boy.
Do you want one room or 6?
Huh?
Do you want one room or 6?
How big are the rooms?
And he opens up one of the doors, and it is a penthouse.
One's fine.
In size.
What about our horses?
Oh.
Do a
I didn't
penthouse
think
for
about
horses?
that. No.
No.
I don't think we have a stable. Well, this is going to be weird.
We'll just bring them to the penthouse.
Yeah. Let's just tie them up on the outside of the wall.
It might not be safe out there with the manticores.
Why don't we, just take them into the penthouse.
No, like in the hallway.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh.
No,
That
not in
might
the
not
hallway.
be- that
we
might
might
not
not
be
get him
safe.
back.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that might not be safe either.
Okay, we'll just bring them in and we'll have Bill kind of get them in order and maybe I don't know.
It'll be fine.
And you
We'll figure
guys
it out.
are going to be
Prestidigitation,
picking up next game
prestidigitation.
in the city of Watford.
Yay!
I missed the wolf pine gnomes already.
Remind me again.
Yeah, me too.
Was Warren a halfling or a gnome? He was a gnome.
He was a
correct?
gnome.
He was a gnome.
He was a-
Okay.
Can we? I have a raid suggestion if we do raid
Sure,
tonight.
let's raid.
If we get a chance, I would like to go raid Zombie Decoy. He is an art stream.
Is he live?
Yes, he's live. Was hanging out in Spooky's channel. Does a lot of D&D. All his art's all D&D based. So.
All right, so thank you guys for sticking around and watching this. I hope you guys had fun. Thank you goes out to Syrinscape for the audio that we used. A big thank you goes out to Legendcraft for being our sponsor. If you haven't checked their stuff out, please do. If you don't have us on social media, please check us out on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We have lots of stuff going on there. Tomorrow is going to be the resurgence of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We will be starting at 4 o'clock Central Standard Time.
You're ready and prepped, right? Good.
So come back and watch as our resident bard in the north picks up the mantle of DM again and has to deal with Nyla. So, thank you everybody. We are going to go see about raiding Zombie Decoy. And we will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. Bruce my knees.
Yeah.